What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 110 of the Taste Cast, our weekly podcast where we talk about things, react to things, do a bunch of random shit. My name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And I'm Chris.
And quick reminders, we are running out of time in February to download and play Sims 4 and BioShock Collection, both offered for free on PlayStation Plus. Make sure to download those, play those, come back at the end of the month for Game or Plus Club. Let us know what we thought of those games. We'll let you know what we thought of them. Like I said, you got like a week left to do that. And our game of the month randomly picked is Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. Make sure to play that if you have it. Pick it up if you don't. I would definitely recommend it. And play that. Come back at the end of the month for Game of the Month. We'll talk about that as well. We got a real big Monster Hunter fan base in our community, so I think we'll have good things to say about it. We're all big fans of the series as well. We have a Discord link down below. You can talk to us anytime, all the time. We're on iTunes, Spotify, and other podcast platforms if you prefer to listen to us. And if you love us extra, then even more so than liking and commenting and all that shit, you can check out our Patreon. Links down below. Everything that goes into the channel goes right back into the channel. And yeah, hashtag AskTLG as well if you want your comments to be featured in the show in our new comment replying segment that will be in this episode as well. All right. Yeah. So every Taste Cast, we typically start with what we've been playing. Chris, before we do that, how the hell are you?
I'm tired.
I bet. I would say the last 2 weeks we've tried to get you on and your schedule's been shit.
I hate clopening. I hate retail.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I did it a while back, and ever since I got away from it, I just have not looked back. Dealing with people, dealing with fucking shitty schedules. But there's some good news in the future, as you may be moving back very soon.
Sooner than I anticipated.
Yeah, which is exciting. I don't want to reveal anything that you might not want out there, but yeah, you're coming back. Very exciting. We have you on set more often, which is very cool. So really excited.
We'll have to go get ramen.
Get ramen, fuck yeah.
But my diet.
Yeah. I did great all through January. I went fucking hard. Carnivore diet. Did awesome. Lost like 15 pounds. And then on my birthday, I'm like, it's my birthday. I'm going to eat whatever the fuck I want. And I've been in that mentality ever since my birthday, which was January 31st. Wade. I've been eating ice cream and fucking all sorts of carbs. It's been delicious.
Delicious.
I love ice cream. I'm not a big candy guy, but I love fucking ice cream. It's so good. All right. Anything you want to say before we jump in, Chris? Doing fine? Doing good? Everything's awesome? You coming back soon?
I don't anticipate the drive home.
Oh, you're driving back. Oh, yeah, all your shit. You got to bring your stuff. Can't just pack that on the plane, on the private plane.
Oh, no. I don't have to pack anything.
Oh,
the military is packing and moving everything for us.
That's very nice. I don't have that kind of options, but if I did, I would be getting my tax dollars fucking in use. Words, possibly. Yeah. Anyway,
stuff.
Let's jump into what we've been playing. Chevy, you want to start?
Sure. I'll get the easy one out of the way first. I have been, quote, playing, unquote, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Yeah, it's just an idle click game that's based in Dungeons and Dragons, and the biggest difference I've seen so far is instead of it just continuously going, you pick missions and they do begin and end, and then you pick another mission and you kind of keep doing that. So
is it actually licensed?
It's theirs.
Okay.
Yeah. It also kind of does the Borderlands thing where you can put codes in and get boxes to open up. So
which I hate, but
yeah, I hate cool as well. But they have it. They also have obviously a microtransaction store because of the fact that it is a free to play game. They want to make money. But as far as I can tell, that is just to essentially get a head start, pretty much, or to get further quicker. Because as anyone who's played these games knows, their time it sinks. Like the longer you play, the stronger you get. You can re-roll usually, start over stronger type of deal. I don't know how it works in this one, but so far it's been entertaining enough for what it is. I've also been playing Final Fantasy XIV. Imagine that. Patch 5.2 came out. Did the raid. It is awesome.
It is?
Yeah, it is very awesome. And I'm surprised how hard it is for normal mode, which is kind of crazy. I was also half asleep by the time we finished it.
That's the worst.
And I was struggling with the fourth encounter, which I won't say the name of because it's a bit of a spoiler if you're following the story of the raid. The third encounter was probably the hardest for me at first until I got it down though. It's a lot of like portals show up essentially, and you have to see not only get out of the way of things dashing through into the portals, but then they're going to come out portals as well. And then eventually you have to intentionally get hit by opposite colors of things, and it'll switch your element back and forth, and you have to know where to stand. It's annoying. So
That sounds kind of complicated.
it's very they always try to do this, it seems like, with the third out of the four is very like individual responsibility. Like you're going to kill yourself if you're going to die, essentially. So which I really appreciate, because it kind of makes people individually up their own game versus relying on the team as a whole. And then other than that, they launched ocean fishing, which I was kind of curious about the whole time we're talking about it. Been doing it. It's a lot of fun, actually. It's like the perfect time limit where like you're in a spot, 6-7 minutes goes by, it goes to the next spot, 6-7 minutes goes by. So by the time you might be getting burnt out, it's loading to the next spot, and then it ends. And it's just a whole mini game. You just sit there and you try to catch fish. The higher score you get, you can get rewards. I showed you the one minion. It's a little chubby shark.
Oh, dude, I love that guy. How do you get him?
You hit 5,000 points in the ocean fishing, and you can do it at level 1 fishing. So, yeah, it's pretty neat.
You say that's it, but it's a lot harder than you think it is.
There's a lot of RNG. So,
Yeah.
but 5K is not too bad. Still trying to get the 10K mark, which is where you get the shark mount, which is this big ugly shark you ride on the back of. And then at 16K you get a title. Oh yeah, like in a cool way though. Also, I get a little concerned that the Vieira, the way they lay on it, is very like seductive on this really ugly shark. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
You're worried? They can lay any way they want.
They can, but it's so weird. You'd have to see the mount. It's like intentionally very gnarly looking. What else? They did an extension of the Yorha quest line I was a little disappointed in. I don't even know why they added it, to be honest, because it has nothing to do with the Yorha storyline.
No.
That's discouraging.
Yeah, well, it's only like 2 quests, so I mean, it's not like a huge time sink or anything. Just kind of a bummer, because I'm still waiting for them to flesh out that story. Am I missing anything, Chris, that released that patch? I did everything. I kind of just been cracking out since the patch came out.
I can't think of anything major
Yeah.
other than those things.
I know in a few weeks we're getting the next half of the patch where we get the relic weapon and I can't remember. Oh, diadem.
Diadem.
Yeah, so we get more crafting and gathering stuff as well. So anyways, I'm not going to ramble about that too much. And I'm sure you'll have your own stuff to say about it as well. But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. And then I played a little bit of Pagan Online. I have mixed feelings with the game, but I do know that every character feels different, and I need to find one that fits my playstyle. So far, I don't have an issue with the game itself as much as like I haven't really found a character that really clicks with me yet. But it's essentially a top down, and it says about it before, but in case you don't know what the game is, it's a top down like ARPG, but it plays similar to like how MOBAs play, but fast paced like an action game. But there's lots of loot. There's boss fights, mechanics. There's a hub you can go to. You can party up with people.
Well, the big difference between it and a typical ARPG, even though it is an RPG, is it is centered around a hub, similar to PSO, Monster Hunter, all that kind of shit. And you get with your team, and then you just go on missions. So you're not like progressing through like a zone like in Diablo or fucking WOLCEN or Torchlight. And they're really bite-sized. They're like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes tops to beat it. You go through an area, there's an objective or a random thing that happens, and there's a boss to fight. Bosses are more akin to like a boss fight in like a normal action game. They have a lot of like moves and stuff you got to kind of pay attention to, similar to Dark Souls, not as hard, obviously. And you control your character with WSAD, not by clicking, which is very different. And then each character has some pretty predetermined builds. more so than a normal ARPG in the sense that obviously there's class in those. These classes are built more like a MOBA in the sense that like these guys all have like a very strict way to play them.
You're playing a very specific character.
Yeah. And they all play completely different. But they do have skill trees to make them better as you level and unlock their skills and things that make those skills more interesting. So but it's gear based. So that's the closest connection between it and other ARPGs like it.
Yeah. And I'm not like really too heavy one way or the other when it comes to liking the game. So far, I'm still kind of like feeling it out. I do think it plays well, so I want to put that out there.
I'm really surprised it's not on console.
Me too, because it feels like an action game.
Yeah, it could easily play on console, like a twin stick game. They'd have to turn the graphics down though, because even though it's cartoony looking, it has some really impressive lighting and blur effects and shit.
Yeah. And boss fights are actually kind of challenging in that game, which is nice to see too. I just, like I said, I need to try more characters before I like have a verdict on this game. But I think it's $30.
Yeah, probably.
So if you're curious, it's a pretty easy price point to kind of, in my opinion, obviously gamble with. So
yeah, and it has launched. So what you're playing now is what it's going to be like. When I originally played it, they've changed it quite a bit since then. So. Which is impressive to see. Like they completely got rid of a lot of their early ideas.
Yeah, I do. I would like to see them expand the skill trees a little more, but
and they did expand them because
the
early version they're pretty minimal.
Yeah.
There was like the skills as you leveled, you unlock them, and they all had like 2 or 3, 4 modifiers apiece, and that was it. So it was more so about the loot and the gameplay, which I was fine with. But I was like, I'd like to see more expansive skill trees. They are easily like 3 times bigger at the very least.
Right on.
So
that's what I've been playing. So
okay, well, I'll piggyback off of that. I've also played Pagan Online a little bit, and I'm enjoying it so far. I have the like he's more like a berserker type dude. He's one of the first 3 that you get unlocked. It used to be that you had to pick one of 3, kind of like Warframe, but now you just have access to all 3. That's what I'm hearing from people, at least. But then you get a token, you get to buy one of the characters. It seems like they've added characters since I last played. And you get to buy one of the characters. Before, there were prerequisites to unlock the characters that you had to do to get them. I kind of liked that because it made you almost have to explore the game more and do everything to get all the characters. Had a kind of a cool idea there. But it took a little bit to unlock my first character the first time I played it. And then when I played this, finalized version, you just get the tokens by playing the game, and then eventually you get to purchase these characters with those tokens. So I've bought 2 characters since I've been playing. I have the he's like a gunner guy. You run around, you got like a blunderbuss. He has a lot of rolling moves. He can drop oil on the ground, and then later you can ignite that. I don't have that unlocked yet. And then I have 2 turrets I drop, which are called rats, which is interesting because each turret has rats on them. I think I talked about that last Tastecast. But I always like thinking about that because it's got an interesting charm to it. They're not just turrets like any other game. There's actually like rats sitting on top of them using them and shit, which is kind of cool. And then I have a like druid guy who looks like Peter Pan, but he's got a giant fucking bear with him. And where the gunner guy, you press shift to dodge with him because he's really agile. When you do that with the bear guy, he just teleports into his bear. He like turns into like a spirit and flies into his bear, and his bear just is auto attacking on his own, but you're not taking damage anymore. So say you got surrounded by a bunch of dudes, you're like, fuck, I'm about to die. You just hit that button, you fly into your bear, and then now your bear is tanking for you while you're getting your health back, and then you come back out of your bear. So it's kind of interesting. Like all the characters, there isn't like a set theme of how the game plays outside of, WSAD and the mouse to aim. All the characters play completely different, and that's one thing I really like about it. Especially if you're playing with a bunch of people and you want to do like, I'm assuming later in the game, because in the beginning of the game, some of the stuff can be kind of difficult. I feel like later in the game is going to be even worse. And so it's a game that I could definitely see people getting good with their respective class and maybe playing with other people and doing end game content.
I think when you said Warframe anyways, it kind of is a similar vibe where like, every frame has a different play style.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea.
Yeah.
So
there's something happening with ARPGs, and I'm going to talk about another one, WOLCEN. Anybody who follows the channel has seen that I've been playing it a lot lately. But there's an interesting thing happening with ARPGs right now that I'm interested in seeing some of the older games that have sequels coming out, what they're going to do. Because one thing Pagan Online and WOLCEN's doing is they're keeping the fundamentals of ARPGs alive and well in their game, but they're also taking on these ideas from other genres and evolving the genre. And the first time I've seen that in a long time. The evolution in these games has been very slow, just better looking, new skills, new loot. That's what I want. I'll fucking buy it and play it regardless.
For sure.
But these two games are really expanding what it is to be in that genre. So it'll be really interesting to see what Diablo 4 does, what Torchlight 3 does, any of the games that are coming out. The one we're not getting here, I forgot the fucking name of it, but that one looked really cool.
It's a bummer.
Yeah,
I don't remember the name.
But yeah, I really like Pagan Online, but I haven't played as much as I'd like to, and I've been wanting other people to play with. So hopefully I can get together and play with some people. I know Josh picked it up, you have it, so at some point we should play it. I feel like we can get a better opinion on this game. I'm very positive with it. I've played it. I think it's a very good looking game. Even with this cartoony graphics, I think graphically on a technical level, it's a very good looking game. And I like the structure. I like the bite-sized content of it because I'm playing WOLCEN right now, and that game is like, I live in that game. Pagan, I feel like I could visit. Hop in, do a couple things, and then hop the fuck out. Very much like Warframe. You can hop in, do some missions, get some stuff crafting, and fucking leave. Pagan feels like that, and I like that. I've never heard the name of the game said before, so it might be Pagan. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. It's spelled Pagan, but I would just say Pagan because that's what it looks like to me. But yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. I just like that it's more actiony. It feels completely different than the other RPGs out there. So yeah. Also been playing The Division 2 a little bit ever since I saw the expansion get announced. I'm excited for that level cap going up to 40. Retooling loot is also exciting for me. Specifically, again, bring up WOLCEN. I'll be talking about that in a sec. Playing WOLCEN, I'm like, man, I forgot loot can be exciting in a game. And then I was thinking back to when Ubisoft was like, we're going to retool loot to make it exciting. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you got a point there. Because when I played Division 2, I just find a gun and I'm like, oh, this one's better. Cool. And I start using it. And I find out, I'm like, oh, this one's cool. It's a little better. I'll use that. This one has better stats, but I don't like the way it shoots, so I won't use it. But I'm never fucking stoked about it. I'm stoked in the sense that I got something new, but I'm never like, oh, fuck, this does something interesting. So hopefully they can remedy that with this expansion. But I'm excited for it, so I've been playing it. I've been trying to go up the world tiers. I don't know if it's useless or not at this point, because once that expansion comes out, it's going to be like starting over, like most expansions. But it's been fun to come back into. Division is really interesting, and everyone here has played it, so you guys all know this, but it's not a game that's ever calling to me. But when I play it, I can play it for fucking ever. That game is set up to just have you perpetually play it until you're like, I'm going to stop. Because there's always something to do. Always something to work towards. Always something to unlock. Like, not unlock, but, well, I mean, there's still shit to unlock, even after beating it. But then, like, the world tiers, I think there's like 5 of them now. And, like, just getting that gear score up. The game is fun to play, which is important. If the game wasn't fun to play, I would need that addictive hook. But I enjoy playing the game. I like tack shooters. I like taking cover in games. The game still feels really good, even when you get higher level. Getting those headshots matter. And it's just really satisfying to play. It's fun to play with friends. Yeah, it's been fun to revisit that. Although, like I've said, a million times, that addictive factor is just not. It's not there. But it is a solid game. It really kind of sucks to hear some people's negative perception on the Division 2, because I feel like it was such a huge step forward for the Division. But just like Destiny 2, they didn't evolve a whole lot. They just refined, which is good. It's a good step. But I'm waiting for that fucking wow factor. Just something to go like, holy shit, I need to play this. And they don't have that. So
yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. They just work. They're good, like, way to waste time. Yeah. Hop in, play, you're gonna have fun.
Yeah, I can't think of any shooter style, or looter shooter, I should just say. Yeah. That I'm ever just like clamoring to play, like any of them.
I don't have a fucking that addictive pull to them. I love shooters. Like
Yeah,
I said, the gameplay is awesome.
The last time it even happened for me was Borderlands 2, and I played plenty of that.
Oh,
so.
dude, yeah. Borderlands 2, I was fucking addicted to. That had the pull. 3 had it until I beat it, and I want to go back and play it more, and I have been playing more, and it's fun, similar to these games, but I don't know. I really don't like the story in that game. I think it's really fucking lame, so it's kind of hard for me to go back through that again. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually really excited for the expansion. I'll be playing it for sure. It's coming out very soon too, so I guess I don't really need to be working on those world tiers too much because once that comes out, it'll be out. Also have revisited Dead Cells. There was that Giants DLC that came out. I think that one was free, and then there's like a $5 DLC, Bad Seed or Bad Seeds. Fucking. I'm a Nick Cave fan, so Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Every time I see Bad Seed, I'm like, is it Bad Seeds? What, is it a Nick Cave reference? I don't think it is. That's just my bias. But it's like a $5 DLC that adds like a shitload of new like weapons and just content to the game. It's $5, so I picked that up and I started playing it. And holy shit, Dead Cells is fucking dope. Have you played it?
I have it installed. I haven't played it.
It's one of the best roguelikes that exists. Easy. It's so satisfying to play. It's so smooth, buttery smooth. The platforming is fantastic. There's systems. I watched a video on I forgot who the fuck made it, but the company has this video talking about their game design in the sense of just making the game feel good. They're talking about in platforms, it's annoying when there's like a right angle platform to jump on and you barely miss that corner, you'll go and just kind of fall. Mm-hmm. And your character will actually, if you get close to it, step onto it. So it just feels good when you're jumping around and shit, getting around. It's more about surviving in the combat than it is about being awesome at platforming.
Good, because I hate platforming.
The game also incentivizes you to just fucking get in there and start killing shit real fast. Like, the game doesn't tell you, you got to move, but it's just, it plays so good that you start just fucking running through murdering people and shit. And I don't know, I can't think of another game that feels like that. Aside from like Super Meat Boy, but that game's not an action game. That's just a platformer.
That's a slam your head through the wall game.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, Dead Cells is awesome. A lot of the new items. I mean, I didn't even go through and look at what the new items were. I've just been playing it, and I've already noticed a lot of shit I never saw before. Also, right in the beginning of the game, every time you restart, like any roguelike, there's all these like glass jars up in the main area before you go into the dungeon, essentially, and it shows all the items you've found and unlocked for your runs or whatever. And there's like way more glass jars now. I was just like looking, I was like, oh fuck, there's a lot. You could play that game forever. Like I've played it a pretty good amount. I'm sure there's people who have played way fucking more than I have, but I've played it for fucking hours and hours and hours, and I feel like I'm only scratching the surface. There's so much shit to that game. It's crazy. And it's just so fun to play. And like any roguelike, they really nailed that. Like when you're on a good run, you're like, I don't want this to end. This is so fucking awesome. Then you die and you're just like, well, and then you go into the next one and you're not getting the same kind of cool shit again.
Yeah, it's like Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah. Which is also one of my favorite roguelikes.
Except for that one's not short.
Shout out to, well, neither is Dead Cells. If you're on it, like, dude, I could easily throw 45 minutes to an hour into a run.
Oh wow, yeah,
Easy.
That definitely sounds like Risk of Rain at that point. Then
they also added this thing that I don't remember too. Before, they had these doors that if you got to them in a certain amount of time, you could unlock them. But if you get to them too late, it's like, oh, this locked like a minute ago. Okay. So you're like, oh fuck, I gotta hurry up. Now they have a different system. They have a door that's timed like that, but then they also have a door that says kill 60 enemies. So maybe you don't like to rush to get to the door. Maybe you want to take your time through the level and kill everything. Then when you get to the next area, you can access the door and get rewarded for it. So now there's 2 different ways to go about the level if you want to.
Gotcha.
You can go right down the middle and just not get anything too, if you want to do it that way. And just like, I don't know. What'd you say, Chris?
Conditional doors.
Yeah, it's cool, and the rewards are worth it. They give you a shitload of, I think it's cells. I think that's essentially like kind of like the points in the game.
Are they dead?
They may be. The main character doesn't have a head, so. But yeah, I love Dead Cells. I can't recommend it enough. Like if you ever thought about picking it up, if you like platformers, if you like roguelikes,
it's on Game Pass.
It's well, yeah, check it out if you have Game Pass. But buy that shit. That they deserve the support. It's a really solid ass game. As a guy who's not a big roguelike guy, I think it's the best one pretty much. Although it reminds you a lot of Rogue Legacy, and which was my favorite roguelike. It still is one of my favorites for sure. I think it'd be Risk of Rain, Rogue Legacy, and then fucking Rogue Legacy, Risk of Rain 2, and fucking Dead Cells. But Risk of Rain 2 is like cooperative, so that naturally just kind of puts it up to the top 2 because I can play out with people, and that's such a huge factor for me. The other game I've been playing pretty much nonstop is WOLCEN, which is an RPG as well. It takes after games like Diablo and Path of Exile. Been playing it a shitload. Talked about it a little bit before. I have a stream up if you want to go check that out. I actually explain it in full detail throughout that stream. And I also have timestamps in the comments. Make sure to check that out if you're looking for a specific part where I'm talking about, how the skill trees work, how mods work, stuff like that. It's all explained there, so I don't have to fully explain it here. But yeah, WOLCEN is like a typical RPG. It's top down, loot based, really good looking. It's on the CryEngine. So that was one of the first reasons I picked it up, is I was like, ooh, CryEngine. When I saw the name though, when I was picking the game up, I was like, or when I was thinking about it, I was like, what is this, like a fucking, I thought it was going to be like one of those like weird, like, Mountain Blade, like Polish made, like tactical strategy games like that. Cause the name, I was like, WOLCEN, what is that? And I was like, oh fuck, it's an RPG, which is like any of those that exist, I have to pick it up. And yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying it, but I've been telling everybody about this. I really like it a lot. It's really fucking buggy though. I've ran into, I think yesterday I was playing, at least 20 different bugs. Been quite a bit. Now I've heard other people say they haven't run into any, and that's awesome. Going back a second, when I picked the game up, they didn't release the online mode yet. There was no server access, so you're playing offline. When I play like that, I never had an issue. The game ran smooth, never had an issue with anything. Then they launched the game. The game is fully launched now. They put the servers out, or they're online, so you can now play online. You cannot play your single player character with your online character and vice versa. So if you play online, you got to keep playing on there. If you want to play offline, whatever. Since they turned on the servers, that's where all the issues have been. So if you're worried about the bugs, just play it offline. If specifically, if you don't want to play with people, just play the offline. You're not gonna have issues. But I'd say about 90% of the problems I've had with the game so far have been server based. Specifically, those fucking Oregon servers. Every time I connect to those, it's Lag City, and then I connect to the North California servers, and I'm fine. So I'm like, that's weird. But yeah, bugs range from like weird things where you click an item to put it somewhere else into your stash and it doesn't show up there, and it's like you never clicked it in the first place. Sometimes you'll, like any game, you press I for inventory, it opens the inventory up. You go to hover over an item, it doesn't show you the info, so you got to click on the inventory menu and then it'll start letting you look at it. It's almost like you got to activate the window. Yeah, it's weird. It's all these little things. If you're playing with people, a lot of the times, they'll glitch out sometimes. Sometimes Josh's character will always be facing me, but running in a direction, but he just doesn't move from that position. That happens actually quite a bit. Sometimes they'll also be glitching and moving around, kind of weird. There was a boss I fought that was stuck in a T-pose, and he wasn't doing any of his... This game is very like... there's the red stuff on the ground. You got to avoid that. Tells. A lot of tells and shit. Or like even in Dark Souls, you look at the character and you can tell they're about to do something. They'll pull their hand back and shit, and you see it light up and you know they're about to swing, stuff like that. Something that Pagan Online does as well too. So that's one of the things I was saying. These games are kind of evolving the genre and making it more actiony feeling. So when he's stuck in T-pose, he's just like this. And he's sliding around without moving. There's no animation. He's just sliding around as T-pose, and he will just disappear. Because when I fought him originally, he's like running around. He's like slicing at me. He's fucking teleporting, and there'd be like a puff of smoke, and he's over here and shit. When he's in T-pose, he's just sliding at me like a crucifix, and then he just like disappears. And I'm like, where'd he go? And then he just reappears, T-pose, sliding at me. And then he's just standing right at me, looking at me in T-pose, and I'm sitting there hitting him. And also my health bar starts going, and I'm like, is he attacking me? And I fucking have to back up and heal and shit. I killed him, but I was like, this was stupid. And then I play with Josh. I've told this story a million times at this point. But I told Josh about this story as well, and fucking then we're playing together, and as soon as we enter that bar and we go through the dialogue or whatever, Josh yells, he's like, T-pose! Or he's like, he's T-posing. I fucking look over, I'm like, I fucking told you, and he's just sliding at us T-pose. We're fucking fighting him and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this isn't even rare. Fucking 2 out of 3 times I fought that guy, he's doing that shit. Which is a good tactic on his part. I can't read it. He should just have done that. They should make a joke where the guy comes in doing the very like, can you force shit? Like, oh, you think you can fucking beat me? Like T-pose, and then fucking you gotta fight him like that. That'd be funny. What else have I ran into? There is a really difficult boss at the end of chapter 1 that has. I don't want to spoil much. In fact, I won't. I'm not even gonna say anything about that fight. It's pretty challenging alone already. And that's one thing me and Josh talk about. We're like, oh, this is fucking cool. It's not just like run in there, fucking hit the guy until he dies. Like there's a whole battle to be had here with dialogue and all sorts of shit. On top of that, though, for some reason that fight, and me and Josh just fought him again and we had 0 issues, which is nice. But like 2 different times I fought this guy now, there has been severe server lag during that fight where he will jump in the air and start fucking glitching and then go to land and then he's over here, or you'll go to dodge, but there's like a slight millisecond delay latency on your roll. So like you can't time it well. My first time I ever fought him, which was on the fucking, I streamed it. I was fighting him. I just healed. My health bar was full. And then he fucking hit me, and my health bar never moves. I've rewatched it over and over again. My health bar never moves. And typically when you die, it goes, you died, like Dark Souls. And you click OK, and you respawn. It went to do you died, and it hasn't even gone fully black yet, and it just teleports me back to the beginning of the room. And my health was still full. My health never moved. So I'm assuming he killed me, but it never showed me. So I assume it's a server thing. But it's weird that it didn't even give me the option to fucking respawn. It just went, get out of here.
He hit you so hard, he bitch slapped you back to the entrance.
Yeah, and I was fucking fighting this guy forever. It was like an intense fight. And I was like, holy shit. And then it was just so not satisfying for them to just go, get out of here. I'm like, well, what the fuck did I just spend the last 15 minutes doing? You're just going to be like, no, you're not beating him right now.
Not today, boy.
But a couple things I could go on about this game for a while because I've literally been playing this all weekend. I can easily say I'm super fucking addicted to it. I think it's one of the best ARPGs I've ever played, which is big claim. If they fix these bugs, holy shit, they got a winner here. But some of the things that kind of make it stand out, the graphics are the best I've seen in an ARPG. It looks fucking amazing, really impressive stuff. Lighting, shadows, there's dust floating around in some of the dungeons, and when you run past lights up on your screen, you can see dust particles on your screen kind of glowing from the light, which is really cool looking. All the moves are flashy as fucking cool looking. All the animations when you're shooting are cool, and they change, and depending on what weapon you're using, your guy's not just going like this. He's actually like swinging stuff and doing cool stuff. There's no classes in the game. You start out at a base of like a fighter, which means essentially you start out with like a sword and a more warrior type attack, which is just a hammer attack. And then you can start out with a bow, and then they start out with a skill that's more ranged. Oh yeah, it's you shoot a bunch of arrows and you hit a bunch of people at once. And then you can start out with a staff, and they get something. There's some magic move, but from there though, you didn't pick a class. You started kind of like an archetype of where you might want to go. The skill tree starts you out in the center, and you just start from the warrior stuff, the agility based stuff, or the magic based stuff, and you start branching out the way you want to go. It has a rotating skill tree, which is really interesting. So even if you are going through like a warrior tree type stuff, you could turn the wheel a bit and maybe start going through magic stuff to get some of the stuff there. I recently beelined it through one of my trees, and I got to the end, and then it's kind of hard to explain, but I split off into 2 directions in my tree, and then I turned the wheel so I can continue into more of my gunner stuff, but then on the right side there was warrior shit. And I was looking through there, and I was like, okay, well, there's health plus this much health, this much survivability shit, that will still benefit me. So I kind of still crossed through that area in the skill tree to get to the other side where there's stuff I wanted. So you can get really creative, or if you wanted to make a hybrid, you can dual wield a fucking catalyst and a pistol to be ranged and use magic, or you can use a fucking shield and a pistol, or all sorts of weird stuff. The game really wants you to get creative in your build, which is something I haven't felt in a long time in any RPG. A lot of them are always really class heavy, which I have no complaints about. But this, I really feel like I'm crafting my character, which is really fucking cool. Moves are based off weapons. Any weapon you are holding gives you access to certain skills that are only meant for that weapon. A lot of the skills will say this is for bows, pistols, and daggers. And so if you have something that fits in those categories, you can use that move. So like I said, if you're holding a sword and a pistol, you can access the pistol moves and the sword moves. So it's kind of cool in that sense. And I want to experiment with that more, but so far we've been playing it safe. I have a dual wielding pistol guy who's really fast and high crit. Trying to hit as much as possible fast so I can get more crits in, typical shit. And then I have a caster who's ailment based. Ailments are essentially status effects. So I'm just trying to burn people down with a bunch of fucking status effects. And then my fighter guy, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to be dual wielding, sword and board, or two-handed. They're all really fun. That's the thing about this game. Everything I've used in the game so far has been fucking awesome.
It's good.
There's one skill I've used so far that I thought visually was underwhelming, but it works and it's awesome. It kills shit, but it's just like, and that's crazy to say. Only one fucking skill in the whole game so far. I've been like, that's kind of boring looking. Everything else is fucking dope. I love it. All the skills have modifiers. As you use them, you level them up. As you level them up, you get the modifiers, and some of the modifiers just up the crit chance, the damage. Some of them get really creative and change the skill completely. I just unlocked this big, gross, toxic ogre dude, and later it's like, oh, you can change the toxic property over to electricity. I was like, oh, okay, let's see what he looks like then. I turned on that mod, and all of a sudden, he's not an ogre anymore. He was this fucking mage person with a staff, completely different character, different moves and everything. I was like, holy shit. So he's not just one thing, he's other stuff too. I had a fire move that I shoot fireballs, which look fantastic. I love the animation. I turned that into electricity, and all of a sudden I was shooting like electricity fucking balls, and it was a completely different move all of a sudden. So yeah, the game is really, everybody can make their own characters. It's really fucking cool. It's got really cool cosmetic stuff. Every single armor piece you pick up unlocks that as a skin, and then you can put that skin over any fucking armor you got on, similar to like WoW and all sorts of shit.
It's the Blizzard transmog system,
yeah. But it's awesome that you can even do that in this
for
fucking
sure.
game. Everything you pick up is like, this is unlocked now, and then you pay. This is really smart. You also find dyes all over the place, and they're account based. They're not character based. And there's a shitload of dyes. I'm just not finding reds, which has been pissing me off. I've been finding pinks and purples. And I like myself some pink and purple, but I don't want my guy to just be pink and purple. I'd like, a little bit of, a little bit of flair, a little bit of colors going on there. It's not just one solid color. I'm not a Power Ranger. But it's cool because you can detail in colors all the pieces of every piece of your armor, your fucking... I think they're called Spaldings or Spalders, something like that. They're pauldrons pretty much, but they call them something else. Chest piece, pants, right glove, left glove. You can put skins on your sword. Like I said, in that menu, there's like, it looks like a pet menu and shit. I have no idea what's going on with that. But when you choose the color, the way you want your... I was worried about doing it because I didn't want to fucking color my armor and then get new armor and have to do it all over again. It literally just, once you pay for that colorization you picked for your armor, it just goes to whatever armor you pick up next. So it just keeps moving forward. So you're always just like that until you want to change it up again.
Nice.
So it's really fucking smart. Yeah. So mods, skills. It's got stats that you're increasing. It's really smart with its stats too, because it has a typical, like, I think one's called aggression, one's called toughness, one's like wisdom, and I forgot what the bottom one is. And at first I was like, oh, okay, so if I'm going to be like a mage, I better, increase my wisdom a lot, but not touch, aggression, because I'm not going to be doing a lot of melee damage. All those stats actually affect everything. That just might affect your crit chancing on your magic. So maybe you don't want a crit build with your magic, and you just want a lot of wisdom to up your magic abilities, essentially magic damage. But you're not doing yourself a disservice if you do put points into any of the stats, which I think is really smart. It's idiot proof. It's not super deep, but it's deep enough. The story's really good, which is weird. I've never given a fuck about ARPG storylines. I'll play them a little bit. I kind of, I'm playing Path of Exile, and they're like, oh, kill Merveil in the cave. And I'm like, fucking bitch, I'm going to go kill her.
All right, Captain.
And I go down there and kill her. And then they're like, oh, it's nighttime all of a sudden. We have to stop this. I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking problem. We should stop that. And I go do that. And then I'm playing Diablo, and some guy with a beard, you walk in a room, he's like, Diablo. And then you got to go kill the devil. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And then someone's like, I'm an angel. And I'm like, cool. I'm going to piss Blizzard fans off talking like this. But yeah, this game has first off, the voice acting is really good. Every character sounds great. The dialogue is written, the writing's really good. It's kind of TV like. There's a lot of quips and people are saying shit that's catchy, but it's entertaining. Every time there's a fucking conversation, I'm interested. I'm never bored, which is weird because a lot of times I'll zone the fuck out.
Right.
Characters are talking, I'm like, I don't give a shit. But in this, I'm like, oh, this is really interesting. They do some really interesting stuff with the characters, friend and foe, people changing, alliance, stuff like that. There's twists and turns and shit, and it also is not afraid to be cinematic in the way it presents the story. Most RPGs is always top down, but this will actually come down to the level of everybody and show full on battles happening where people are holding the line and fucking chopping people down, stuff like that. And there's all this dialogue happening for a 3-minute cutscene and stuff like that. Stuff you don't expect from an RPG. So, yeah, I don't know. The soundtrack's good. It's weird. Everything about this game is really fucking good. It's just super buggy. It's crazy. It's crazy how many bugs there are. People are like, is this game buggy still? I'm like, fuck yeah. I love this game right now. I'm not going to lie to you, though. This is one of the buggiest games I've allowed myself to play this long. Most of the time, I'll be like, I'll come back. I didn't give this kind of fucking consideration to Brink.
Yeah.
Brink came out, I was like, this game's going to be awesome. And I played, I'm like, fuck, this is unplayable. Sometimes this game, I'm like, I don't know if I should be playing this right now. I don't know if I should be giving them that kind of fucking my time with this much bugs. But it is a small dev. Some people are kind of bitching about it, like, this is unacceptable. It's still playable. The bugs are crazy. I'm not going to defend them too much, but it's a small dev team.
Every time a game comes out and there's a hiccup, and I'm not talking about WOLCEN, I'm talking about just in general.
Yeah,
any game, small hiccup happens, and there's always going to be this group of people being like, you should have seen this in development, blah, 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 this is unacceptable type of thing. And I'm just like, why are you making the game? Do you make games?
Yeah. Vote with your wallet. Just don't buy it. That's the best thing you can do. If you want that game to not do well, you want to punish the dev for putting that game out, which I completely understand where you're coming from. Sometimes if I have more of, an opinion on a developer, I will be more aggressive about my opinion on this. But these guys, I mean, this company's called WOLCEN something. They just made this game. I think it was started on Kickstarter or whatever.
Okay.
And so, this, I'm sure they got people who have worked on games before in it, but this is a small developer who fucking made this. And so far, like I said, it's one of the best, if not the best ARPGs I've ever played. But it is super fucking buggy. So, but it is playable. It's just, there's the more bugs that I've seen so far. On the map, where it shows where you're at on the map will sometimes just spin on its own or try and locate you like a GPS on your phone. It's really weird. I'm like, what are they using to track your character on that map? I've never thought about that before in a game ever. And I'm looking at the little indicator of where I'm at on the map and I'm like, what's it doing? It looks like a compass, like trying to figure out where north is. I'm like, or I'll click and my character's running like they should be towards where I've clicked. And sometimes they'll just start rotating. and spinning slowly while running in that direction.
They're just dancing, man.
Yeah. It's fucking weird. One time, all the maps are pre-made already. In the main areas, there's like caves that you can go to that seem random. But like Diablo, doors will randomly be open this time you run through that zone, or that door won't be there, or a cave will be here this time. Blah blah blah. One time, me and Josh both see the caves open, but the cave's not on my map, but it's on his. He goes right the fuck in it, and I'm sitting there clicking on the door that's glowing, and I can't go in. And he's like, "Come in." I'm like, "I can't. It's not here." It's like, "Yeah, it is. It's right there." I'm like, I can see it. I can't go in. I can't go in at all. And fucking other times, like, I think one time fucking showed up on the map, but you couldn't go in. It's weird shit, dude. Weird shit all the fucking time. So, plus also I lost my character from pre-launch. So luckily I only had like 4 hours into the game, 6 hours into the game, but people were at like end game at that point, and they lost their characters. A lot of people did. Although the level cap before it launched was 20, and now it's 90. Which is fucking...
That's a bit different.
That's a crazy fucking level cap at launch.
Yeah.
Well then.
Yeah, so it's a full ass game. It's really good, but I want to just fucking tell people, buy this game. It's so fucking good, but I can't do it because the bugs are insane. I can't think of a more buggy game. Outside of Fallout 76, but that's way worse. That's broken. This game, you just see some... Me and Josh are playing every like 30 minutes to an hour. Josh's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "You gotta stop asking that. You got to, because it's just like this. Sometimes it be like that."
It's mechanics. It's intended, all right? Just go with it.
Yeah. It's never game breaking outside of the boss fight. That was fucking annoying. But most of the stuff, you can figure it out still. Oh, another thing too, just gonna warn people, another bug. I would sometimes hold shift and click on my gems to take them from my inventory into my stash. And 3 times in a row, it would crash my game if I did that.
Oh.
I'd pop a gem over, pop another one, and then go and just crash. And I would be like, send a fucking error report. I'm like, I don't really want to. I shouldn't be having this fucking error, but they got to know about it. And then I hopped in again, and I was like, I didn't even think about it. I started doing it because I was like, I need to get my gems in there. And I went back to doing it, and it crashed. And I was like, what the fuck? Then I went back to playing, forgot about the gems. I did it manually. It was fine. And then later I came back and I went to do that, and it crashed again. I'm like, it's literally connected to that. That's fucking weird. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, sometimes in cutscenes too, people teleport around and shit, but I've seen that in other games. So that's just the way the cutscene's loading and the assets. It just tells you it's all an engine because they took some character that already existed when you're playing and they fucking warped him over to where he needs to be in the cutscene. Sometimes people are bad about that. So, not Naughty Dog. But yeah. WOLCEN's awesome. It's fucking amazing. Once they fix those bugs, I will be all about telling you, you need to pick this game up. As of right now, I'd say fucking buyer beware. Because it's fucking janky, but it is awesome. And that's, I think that's all the games I've been playing. Chris, what have you been playing?
Well, I dabbled in some Forza for a little while.
Forza?
Yeah.
Forza!
It's all right. It's all right.
Which Forza?
Yeah, which one?
The first one on Xbox.
It's whatever's on Game Pass right now.
Probably Horizon 4.
I think so.
Isn't Forza fucking 12 or whatever the newest one is on there as well?
I think 6 is an actual mythical Xbox exclusive. I'm pissing Blizzard and Xbox fans off today. I'm sorry.
It's probably Horizon.
Horizon 4's on
probably.
there. Horizon 4's
I
fucking
dabbled in a
awesome.
little bit that one. It's all right.
Is it like an open world you're driving around in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Horizon 4.
I raced a hovercraft at one point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Horizon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those games
It's
are
all
fun.
right. It's fun, but
The better multiplayer.
yeah. It's okay.
It's so good. I love that game. I'm so upset that you don't love it.
I wish 3 was on Game Pass though, because I own 3 and I'd love to play it on my PC. But yeah, it's only 4. So
Play 4.
but I like the Australian one.
Yeah. That one doesn't have seasons.
Man, whatever.
Yeah. Seasons. What about seasons, yo?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I've also been playing The Division 2 since it was like $3. So
Oh, yeah, you picked it up on PC.
Yeah. So I jumped back in.
I love in the Discord link down below. Keith was like, Chris, I think you're really gonna like the Division 2. I was like, we've played the Division on PS4. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we've done this.
We beat the Division.
Yeah, and Chris is like, oh no, I like it. I already played it. And I was like, okay. I was like, what the? Wait, what happened? I was like, is this Mandela effect or?
He just didn't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to flip him shit.
Yeah.
We love Keith, but fucking, he said that like I'm just questioning my own fucking sanity. I was like, what? I thought Chris played that shit.
Yeah, this time around, because on the PS4 I play as like basically as a sniper because I really like the specialized ability you get where you send your drone up to target everything. This time I'm going more of like a close combat type character, so I've got like a riot shield, and I like to shield bash people. And
You're
whip out the
playing on
shotgun.
PC and you're not taking advantage of that mouse with the sniper rifle?
Oh, so you got that backwards.
I don't use the sniper rifle on PS4 because I'm like, fuck this shit. But then if I played it on PC, I'd be shooting from a distance. I'd be down the road fucking shooting people.
Everybody I'm playing with is using like really long range weapons and sniper builds,
have
so
a
I'm just
mouse.
like,
Yeah,
I want to be up
they're all gonna do
close. It's fun to flank people and make them come out of cover, then watch them get headshot as I'm like chasing them down with my shield, just like me.
Oh yeah, that's how I play.
And there's a couple new, I guess, classes. I guess since the last time I played, because when we played
There's
there
like
was only
three of them,
three.
Yep.
Yeah. So the new one I'm working towards is the fire starter. So you
Yeah,
get like
that's
a
the one
little
I'm
mini
playing, too.
shield and a flamethrower. Excited for that. I haven't unlocked it yet,
It's-
but working for it.
Working for it. Oh yeah, I bought the season pass because I don't have to work for it. But Psycho was also saying he's like, I'm trying to unlock it, and I was like, unlock it. Yeah, but I hadn't played in a while, so I forgot about that whole thing. And I came in, I was like, oh yeah, this. And I just picked up, started fucking flamethrowing shit. And then he was saying something about that. I'm like, we mean unlock it? And now you're saying, I'm like, what? So yeah, I think that was one of the games. I stopped doing this, but that was one of those like $120 versions.
Oh,
I was like, I'm going all in, baby. This is going to be a game I'm going to play a shitload of. I was wrong. I played it plenty, but I'm not playing it now. Well, I am technically playing it now. But anyway, I got those classes.
It's a lot of fun coming back and playing again, especially on my new computer.
Yeah, I almost, when I read that you picked it up on PC, that was a game I was originally going to buy on PC because it looks way better on PC than it looks on PS4. Of course, it's going to look better on PC, but it looks way better on PC than it looks on PS4. Yeah, I played the beta on there, and I was like, this game plays fucking awesome on PC. But then I was like, everyone I know is going to play it on PS4, though. So I picked it up on PS4, and then they did that $3 thing, which is fucking insane. Like, if you didn't pick it up, it's fucking buying, that's less than 2 energy drinks.
I think it's still on sale.
Yeah, just go, they're going to give that shit away for free. Fucking, they're already pretty much doing it. But that's such a steal, dude. That game is worth way more than $3.
Yeah.
So yeah, I almost picked it up on PC when I heard you were going to play it on there, but I was like, I don't want to fucking restart. Even though Psycho got to World Tier 1 in like a night, we played.
that shit don't surprise me, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't sleep.
Well, we all played with him. He was like in pretty much the beginning of the game, and we just ran through, we beat the game. So, but I did the same thing in Destiny 2 when that came out on PlayStation Plus. I got to the end content like a day and a half.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm having fun with that though. And then I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
I need to hop
A
back
lot
in.
of it.
I miss my
I
fatter cat.
for the first time since I've been playing this game, blindly tanked the raid fights.
Yeah, it was neat. You did that, and then someone we know in real life. I won't I guess say his name, but his in-game name is Katari. Similar name.
Oh, gotcha.
Um,
I was like, who the fuck is that?
So
don't know
and he
these
decided
people.
he was gonna try maining healer. So he was like not very experienced being a healer doing that. You're doing tank. I was like, this is great. Like we got people like going outside the DPS, comfort zone there. So we were able to run like a pretty balanced group. We had 5 people out of the 8. So I mean, it's really neat that we're getting close to being able to just kind of run.
I
that
can't
stuff.
do raids.
You could.
Yeah, other people who play games with us, who have accounts in the game with us, who don't play with us.
How many?
Other
is that?
people.
There's a few of you.
I feel like I'm getting
Got a few of you.
I play it more than ever. All of them.
You do. 100%.
Better than them.
And I was like, anytime you do decide to play, you play for a few days and get a lot done. But
yeah, and then I fucking find a new game, and I'm like, I'm gonna try this.
I'm gonna specifically call out a certain person who was visiting here recently, and then a certain person who
Is he an asshole?
received time from Chris recently. So both of them.
Someone received time from Chris.
I don't want to give names out.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's a whole fucking world of shit I just don't know about. Right now. One of the people that you're talking about, though, I think is an asshole.
I mean, you say that all the time, though. So
Yeah. If he was here, he definitely is. He's a dickhead. That's
I'm
why-
not going to
that's-
say that
that's
because you got me some gold chocobo feathers, and if you stop playing long enough and you want to do that again, awesome.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about that, but he likes to pretend he's playing that game or kind of play that game, and then he straight up doesn't. He had a shit with WOLCEN though. Now he loves it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I would really love for, obviously, people to play, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like, you need to play this game, because, like, you know, you're either going to like it or you're not. So, and in the case of the two who aren't playing, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm glad you at least tried it. So
you can be like Almexai and be like, "Hey, come play For Honor so I can kill you."
you could also be like Almexai, calling you out, apparently. Log into Final Fantasy
He's
14
used to
for
it.
like 5 minutes. Go, I have to adjust my HUD. This is awful. Log out and be like, I hate that game. You didn't play it.
He spent like an hour adjusting the HUD, then never played again.
It's not WoW. It's not
It's
Star
too
Wars.
weeby for him.
Yeah. Well, there's cat people in it. You're not gonna get him back.
And
He's
dragon
not coming back.
people
He's
and
not coming
bunny
back.
people.
Dragon people's fine. That can be like European fantasy-esque. But cat people, fuck no. Bunny people, hell no.
You're offending Psycho right now. He's a bunny person.
I'm
There's
not.
not bunny,
different
cat,
types of cat people.
I'm a fucking cat person.
Yeah, both of
My
you.
cat
There's two
person's
different types
awesome.
of cat people now.
Huh?
There's two different types of cat people now.
Makote.
And Hrothgar.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about them. I ain't a Hrothgar. I'm the OG cat people. I've been OG cat people since I've been playing. I represent cat people.
I started as one, and then I went through a few changes in life, and now I'm a dragon.
A few?
Yeah.
A few.
I can't do it. Can't make the transition, man. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I was gonna fucking be with the bunny.
Viera.
Yeah, it's gonna be the bunny, but I just can't do it.
After seeing how people glamour their rabbits all the time, I'll never touch one.
Well, goddamn.
I just, it's typical. So
It's-
everyone
yeah.
just runs around half naked with them. So
Cool.
yeah, I guess.
I like half naked bunny people. Anyway,
Yeah.
is the game fun? Like, what's up?
It is fun. I only have one crafting class left to get to 80, and I'll have all the crafting and gathering at 80.
Fucking psychopath.
How do we get on shitting on people?
Because we're talking about being able to have 5 out of 8 people in a raid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, Alex, I won't play games.
We were calling out people who dabbled and
He plays 3 games. They're all AAA Ubisoft games.
they're all Ubisoft. Yeah.
He's telling me, he's like, I like Ubisoft games. Like, me too. And then I didn't realize that he was part of the fan club. I thought I was, but
We love you.
he ain't watching. He's too busy playing For Honor right now.
Yeah, and then we get to redo the raids next week. So
Tuesday night.
and die a lot more until we get used to the mechanics. So
I'm used to it.
I'm not. I was half asleep during the 4th fight.
The 4th fight, I need to work on. I definitely got hit by a lot of mechanics.
You should watch the Savage version.
Oh, I have.
That cutscene's amazing.
It's horrifying, that mechanics levels in that fucking fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
You haven't done anything else in 14?
Ocean fishing.
What?
He's been doing ocean fishing.
Yeah, you had ocean fishing.
Such a weird thing to hear. Like, wow, I was doing ocean fishing. It's a new feature.
They're trying to add more social stuff to the game. That's one of them. So
Yeah.
it's literally a boat with 24 people on it. So
They need to add bubbles that you can customize the color of the outline around them and then have your face in them and change the emotions
They're
on
not doing
them,
that.
and then have effects you can add like the screen shaking, and then sound effects that go bong or
So you can do most of that without the bubble, though. You can emote, make your face change however you want, and make a sound effect go through people's speakers. So
Yes.
Fantasy Star just had some really good ideas, man.
it's coming out.
Yeah, it's not out yet, so it had. It's dead to me until it comes out.
Goodness.
All right.
Yeah.
Next segment.
Yeah, you guys done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that like fuck. I was waiting for you guys. You guys done yet? Let us know in the comments. What games have you guys been playing? What games do you think we should be playing? Recommend me some games because you guys know I just like fucking adding to that list. And have you played WOLCEN? What do you think of it? Are you not gonna play it? I'm really curious about this because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, but also people are like, "That's buggy as fuck." I talked to a guy in my stream who was like, "I don't even know if I want to keep playing this game or not because I just can't beat that boss." And I was like, "I get it, man, but just give it a second." I was gonna hop in with him to help him with that boss, but I was like, I just want to play. I just want to play this game. We shouldn't have to be working together to fucking get past that boss. It's definitely a big flaw with the game. So. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. How bad does the bugs in a game in general have to be for you to not play it? And Fallout 76 bad or what? Games like
It's a AAA fucking company, man.
Exactly. There's no fucking excuse, and they've been shitting on everyone and talking shit, and then they release that trash, and then they're like, "Hey, you know those basic ass fucking features you've been asking for a year that every other game has for free? You gotta fucking pay monthly for that shit, assholes." Fuck Bethesda. All right. Next
topic.
Next thing. I was saying next bit of news as if this is like an hour-long fucking Tasty Tuesday. Yeah, so I wanted a nice, chill, let's fucking welcome back Chris, have a cool conversation episode. So we are going to watch the top 10 best streams, games, and creations you need to check out via RX Gaming. Check out his website, or his fucking YouTube. He might have a website.
I'm sure he does.
I think he sells like beard shit. I'm not doing a commercial for that guy. But we're gonna that fucking guy. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna check out what's going on in Dreams. In case you don't know, Dreams finally fully released. Its final form has been revealed, and it is I hesitate to say a video game. It's a thing.
It's a creation suit.
You can buy this thing on your PS4, and you can
tool.
make wherever the fuck you want. You can make games. You can make movies. You can make pictures.
I see it.
You can make music.
Constantly on Twitter now.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This shit was out already.
Yeah, I
I
know.
played it already.
I know.
And I was like, this is neat. And every once in a while I hear someone like, you heard of Dreams, dude? It's pretty cool. I'm like, I know, it's fucking cool. What the fuck? And then like it fully releases, which is good. I'm not complaining. But everybody's like, this is amazing. And Jen's like, I can't believe they're making this. I'm like, you guys are fucking games journalists. You knew this shit was out. Why are you acting like this is brand new, you fucks? Anyway, Dreams is out. I'd highly recommend it. Check it out. It's really fucking it's amazing.
Yeah.
What they give you, and they give you full rights to what you make. That's fucking unheard of. It's crazy.
Wow.
I can't believe this shit. If you make something in that and you want to use it for something, they give you full ownership of it. That's amazing, especially with the music shit. That's insane that you
Yeah.
can do that, because they could easily go, no, we own that. You just made it through our shit. So pay us or something. They don't. It's fucking, they really embrace the creativity. So anyway, that aside, we're going to watch, according to RX Gaming's website, the top 10 best Dreams games and creations you need to check out. I know we got people in the community who have picked this up and are checking it out as well. So if there's something you think we should go look at on Dreams, let us know in the comments. Anything you guys want to say on this before we watch it?
Only that if you are just the type of person who needs to get your hands on something and create, this is something I think you have to own.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Shit.
Well, me and Chris are both, we're all creative here. But like
That's a stretch on me.
I make a lot of shit. I know Chris also makes stuff. So I was like naturally fucking pulled to this game, but then I started using it, and good on them for like their tutorial is more like you're taking a class at a school. They like sit you down. They got full on videos telling you
can
how
access
everything works,
anytime.
and then you interact with it. Like you have a teacher teaching you how to like make shit. Like it's really, the only reason I didn't go through it is I was like, I don't got this fucking kind of time, man.
Yeah, it's a time sink.
I felt like I had like a fucking student loan I'm gonna have to pay off. Fucking working, like, doing this shit.
You did. You bought it.
Yeah, luckily, yeah, it's not thousands of dollars worth of fucking debt I'm in now. Because I felt like it going through that class. But anyway, Chris, what's your thoughts on Dreams before we watch this?
I'm really curious to see. I want to get my hands on it just to see how the controls feel. Because a tool like this can be really powerful, but if the controls are really janky or unintuitive, it's not gonna have longevity for people. It's gonna be a fun little like gimmick at first if they don't make things flow really like smoothly or have really well thought out tools. So I'm curious to see like how it's all put together.
Did you see the Ghost of Tsushima?
I did see the remake of it. Yeah,
it's people are getting it. They're understanding how to use this thing pretty well. It seems because they're making shit. I don't know how the fuck they did it. They're doing it before too, but now like that it's been unleashed on everyone. There's just a flood of fucking crazy stuff people are making, and that was something that you were seeing. In Little Big Planet 2 and 3 and stuff.
Yeah.
People were making stuff. In those games, they're like, oh, you can make your own platformer too, like make your own levels. And people are like, I'm making my own game, motherfucker. And Mutant Molecule's like, oh, that's neat. I didn't know you could do this. So like in 3, they're like, yeah, here's all these weird.
Give them more tools.
Here's weird tools and shit. Make something. Then they're like, fuck Little Big Planet as a game. Just give them creative shit. Like this is what they're doing. So and they did that.
Yeah, and then the fact that it encourages collaboration is great too.
Yeah, you can just put your shit out into the ether. You make a character model. You're like, oh, this is some guy I made, and you put it out there. So I was like, I'm going to use that and animate it. And oh, I made a song, put it out there. So I was like, I like that. I'm going to put this in this thing.
In my project.
It's what the AIs are going to do to take over in the future. It's what they did with this game. Everyone's just collaborating until it's not actually a hive mind of fucking.
It's not actually an AI. It's just a bunch of like, people at their PS4s, and there's just a program going, look at all this information I'm gathering.
That's what fucking freaks me out, man. Is this kind of like collective? It's like Wikipedia or something. It's just like all these people contributing to this thing.
The tinfoil.
I'm Alex Jones up in here right now. Fucking. I was gonna make a joke about frogs. Everyone knows that, but I'm just gonna. I'll be tame. Anything? I'm getting sidetracked really.
Let's watch this.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right. You ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. I haven't been to this website in a long time.
How's it going, guys? It's Paradise. I wonder if any of you have been playing Dreams lately, because there are so many new games popping up, and some of them are really quite interesting. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe for more, and of course comment down below what you think of Dreams and all the crazy games on there. First up, I would just like to say there's a lot of really, really interesting and cool games in Dreams. The community is coming together and making some really, really cool stuff. Many of them are works in progress, some of them are demos, and some of them are, well, just straight up weird.
Oh no, not that goddamn thing.
But love it or hate it, I think some of these ones are really hilarious. I want to show you guys some of the cool ones that I have found.
The Fallout thing someone made is better than the game.
I
was like, what the fuck, man?
Now, first up, we have to take a look at Fallout 4 Dreams Edition by RoboKiller V2. Now, this is obviously unofficial, but it is so awesome. It really looks and feels like Fallout while you're playing it. There's a tutorial on everything. It shows you the controls and the basics. Currently, the only playable mode is free roam, and it's a work in progress. You've got quests to do in there. You can kind of explore, you can loot, you can kill things. The same game. It's super
crazy.
Fun. It's crazy playing Fallout within Dreams. I don't know how they've done this. There's also a mini-game mode with more coming soon. But overall, it's super weird and cool playing Fallout within Dreams. I definitely recommend, if you guys haven't tried it already, to try out this Fallout 4
I gotta do a stream
and just give it a go. It's super weird.
That'd be fun.
They've got it down. You've got the Pip-Boy. You can go around to loot, but it's so odd to play it. They've done such a good job. I definitely recommend that you guys give it a try. Then next up, we have the Heroes of Aldranor by Darkest Essence. It's a beta build for a co-op fantasy RPG game. In this, you can play as Gavrin the Rogue, Vince the Knight, or Tristana the Sorceress. I have to say, for a beta build, there's not that much that's playable right now, but it's really, really unique and fun. I really enjoy playing these sorcerers
As someone who's
using
like
ice, fire, and
fooled around with
electricity.
dreams,
The
this
moves
just
all
blows
felt
my
really
mind
unique.
that
It
this
felt
can
like a really
exist.
great
It
action
hurts
game.
my
I
brain.
definitely think that this is going to be really, really
I have
good once
anxiety
they
right now.
drop the full game on
Just
Dreams.
thinking about the
Knight
work people
also
put into
felt
this.
really tanky with his shield, and he was still able to deal with the mobs as well. While the rogue, obviously, he's a rogue, he could be sneaky, he was really fast hitting. It was really fun to try them out. There was definitely a difference between
was
each
that
character you
Xbox
played. So they've done a really,
exclusive
really
that
good
was
job
trying
on the
to do this,
characters.
and they didn't nail
Overall,
it.
I think
It starts
when this
with an
game's
S.
finished, it's going to be super fun, a really good action
Spark.
RPG,
Project
and made on
Spark.
Dreams, which is really cool
I did a
too.
stream of that a
So
long time
I
ago.
recommend
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
it
They
if
were trying to
you're
do
a
this. It
fan of
wasn't
this kind of
as
fantasy
intuitive.
RPG.
But it still neat to
Now,
go
next
through,
up,
but it
we
was
have a
real
bit of
basic.
an odd
Wow,
one,
and
but I
some of
had
the-
to
yeah, the
include
creations
it.
were
It's
very
another
crazy
work in
looking.
progress, but it's so fun and wacky. I just had to show
Very
it to you guys.
stiff-looking
This
Flash
is the
there.
Flash Free Roam by Cody DeFino. I hope I said your name right there. It's a super wacky game. You can't really do anything in it other than run around. You're obviously playing as the Flash, and you've got this sort of little city you can explore.
still neat they
but
did
I
that.
had to
Yeah.
show it to you guys because when you
It's so
activate that
cool.
Speed Force button, I couldn't help but laugh when the sound pops off and you go into the super flash speed. I have to show it to you guys.
He's so rubbery.
So as you can see, there's a lot of potential here if they add in a few more features, maybe they add in a few quests as well. I think it could be really awesome, and there really could be something that comes from this. Obviously, once a bit more stuff's been added in there, but I really see the potential, so I'm quite excited to see where
Soon
this
they're
is
gonna make a
go.
tool. It's gonna be
The
so
next
easy to
game
make your own
show
game
is
that
Project
there's not gonna be a
Icolos
point
or
to
Icolos.
buy
I'm not
those
Yeah.
quite
games
sure how you
unless
say
they
it
just
really,
have
to be
something in their
honest.
mind,
It's
then,
by
like a story or
Arcane Arts
something.
and 9 others, so a few people are involved in this one, and it's getting people quite excited. They've already dropped a trailer, and they've currently
That's crazy. You
dropped
can have
the
a team of
gameplay
people working
demo.
on something.
It's basically an action kind of RPG slasher kind of game. You play as a character that can
Looks like
break the
Fable.
laws of reality with
Yeah.
his mind. What that means is that you can sort of do different attacks with different weapons, and you sort of spawn in the weapons as you do the attacks. They have some really nice animations as well. You can lock onto enemies and dodge around to avoid damage. There's some cool looking enemies as well. They're almost like zombie kind of monster characters. There's a boss at the end of
People
the
are gonna
demo
get
as well, which was
jobs
some good
from
fun to
stuff like
fight
this.
against. You have
Probably,
this
if you
magic
make it
bar that
super
fills up
impressive.
as you go,
Yeah,
and
people
then
are gonna
once
hit 'em
it's
up, be like,
full,
"Hey, need to
you
do
can
one
activate
job."
this sort of super state where you glow and you regenerate your health, and I think you deal more damage while you're in that mode too. The demo was definitely really interesting.
Oh,
I'm
Mutant
very
Molecule,
interested in
one
the
of those
story.
companies
They
had
some
someone
nice
who was
voice
in
acting in there,
their
which was a
community
nice
working on
touch.
shit,
There's
who
not a
ended up
lot of
working
these
for them.
Dreams games have
Yeah.
voice acting.
But
So
that
I'm
was
really,
typical
really
anyway. Like
interested to
even
learn more. I definitely
Bethesda
want to
game.
play the full
Todd
version once
Howard
they release that
played Bethesda
and
games
see
before he
what
worked for
more
them.
depth there is in the game. It was fun to go through the demo, and I definitely recommend.
And now
you
he
guys
sells
try
their
out the
games.
demo
Now he
if
rips
you like
people
the
off.
look of it so far. It's got an interesting
He's the ultimate
theme,
con
and like I
man.
say, the voice acting really did sort of pull me into the story. So I definitely think it's worth giving it a look. Next up is D. Darius by Pony Arin. It's a sci-fi side-scrolling
Cool.
shooter
That's a
bullet
play
hell
on
kind of game.
that
And it
series
really takes me
anyways.
back to playing Gradius or Life Force, if any of you guys remember those. There are a few various
Reminds
different
me of,
power-ups you can get, like to drop bombs
Star
down
Fox
below or
kinda
power
too,
up
in
the
some
blaster
like
that you
Yeah.
have.
way.
And there's a lot of different varieties of enemies, and also the style in the game. I really like it. It's that 3D side scroller with a really cool sort of mech influence. The boss at the end, particularly cool looking, a giant mech fish/shark shooting bullets all over the screen. He definitely killed me a bunch of times, but I got him in the end. I thought it was really good fun, definitely worth a try. I think it only had the one level, so hopefully some more levels will come out soon. I really like the style. I would love to see some more bosses like this. I didn't find a whole lot of side-scrolling shooters like this one,
I love that
really
it's,
think
like,
this one's
actually
worth
animated.
a try.
Yeah.
It's a good bit of fun, grabbing the power-ups
neat.
as you go along.
It's cool that you
So
can
let me know
buy
if you managed
this
to beat the boss without
and
dying
either
down
have
in
the
comments
intentions of
below.
creating something
Next
or
up
not.
is a really
And
cool
still get
one
used to
that I
it.
hope
Yeah, you can just
learn
check
more
people's
about
stuff out.
soon.
Yeah.
It
Which I think is
Survive by
absolutely
Virtually Vain.
a way I
This
could
is
recommend this
actually
game
a
to everybody.
teaser,
It's
so
like,
there's not too much that
if
you
you're just
can do in
curious
but
about it,
sort
you
of
should pick it
shows you
up,
the idea
support
of what
it.
they're going for. It's going to be an open world RPG
That is
survival kind
very
of
clean
game.
looking.
Now in the
Yeah.
teaser,
It's just
again,
funny
you
it's got
can't do too
lighting.
much, but you can
look at the
plonk a
axe, it's
foundation
shining
down,
shit.
you can build walls, you can change it to nighttime, put a campfire down. It all looks visually very nice. You have this sort of crazy axe kind of thing, so I'm guessing there's going to be enemies.
Weird.
I wonder if there's going to be a gathering system. I did sort of think it was giving me Ark vibes or the
that's what I was
Forest
thinking too.
vibes,
For
both
sure.
games that I really enjoy. So I'm really excited to see where this one goes.
He's got
I can't
battle
wait
axe.
to hear more about
That's a cool
it.
transition.
And hopefully that will come soon, because there aren't really any other open world survival ones that I found on Dreams. Now, next up, I hope you guys don't mind, but it's not a game. It's actually more of a visual
This one you
example
see
of the
everywhere.
graphical possibilities in Dreams. This is the full beach breakfast by the architect. Now, as an English person, I've had many full English breakfasts, and I can tell you, he did a pretty spot-on job here. If you take a screenshot of this in the right lighting and condition and send it to someone, I don't think that they would know that this is a virtual English breakfast.
I did when this first
Could you
came
just
out.
imagine
I scrolled
if
by. I
every
was like,
single thing in a video
who
game
gives a
was
fuck?
as
I just kept
detailed
going.
as this breakfast
And then someone was
is?
like, look
I
at
know
this
that
thing
more
made
detail
dreams.
means more file size needed for the textures and all those different kinds of things, but I am really,
Even when you
really
post in the
impressed by
Discord,
just how detailed this is, and the
I think
fact,
Psycho
again, that it was
like,
done
oh,
in
it
Dreams.
looks like breakfast.
So, really
And then I
awesome
zoomed
work.
in
I
on the
thought you
Dreams
guys
thing
might
and
be
posted, like,
interested
oh.
to see how sort of realistic you can make things.
Like, you're just
within
posting
Dreams,
that? Like,
and
look at
that
this
really does
food.
make your mind wonder, what games are the community going to make next? Now, there are so many more games on Dreams.
That's so detailed.
Some of them being more simple and some of them being more in-depth, but these were just the ones that I found interesting. And I do have a few more honorable mentions because, like I say, there's just so
played a
many games
PT
on there. There
Yeah,
was one where you
thing, and
basically
it doesn't
are
look as
playing
good
Crash
as
Bandicoot.
the original,
You go
obviously,
around,
but it's
you
still
can spin,
impressive.
destroy the boxes, collect all the apples. You've got sort of some platforming.
He looks
involved,
drunk,
you have to
but
jump
yeah.
over the levels.
He's always
It was
looking a little
really
off.
interesting and strange to play at the same time.
That spin, though, looks
There
like
was
it's about to
another
fall
one that was
over.
basically a Naruto fighting
God.
game. Currently, you can only play as
That's
Naruto and Sasuke, but it was really quite interesting and cool to just be able to fight it out anime style within
You're
Dreams.
about to invade fucking
There
Area
was another
51,
one
though.
where you played as Snake from Metal Gear Solid on a
There you
sort
go.
of Metal
That
Gear
is
Solid
sick.
level. There wasn't really too much gameplay, as all you did was run around and collect
Oh,
rations.
Oh, look at him, though. Look at him move. That was fucking
Metal Gear Solid map.
snaking
There was
around.
Liquid
also a
Snake, alright? He's
It's
just
still amazing.
Creation, and it really did look like Minecraft. I think if someone were to overlook you while you were just walking around on this Minecraft map, that they really would think you were in Minecraft, which is the beauty
I would think you're
of
playing
Dreams.
some
Just like the
Android
Fallout
cheap
4 game,
ripoff, but
it's so cool.
Yeah.
You can create so many different things in there. There's another map where you could play as 2B or Type B, the character from Nier Automata. You couldn't really do too much. It was just sort of a short level that you run through and you get to the end and win at. But again, it's cool seeing people make these characters from
said
other games
Automata.
within
I
Dreams.
fucking-
And so I have a question
glad,
for you
'cause some
guys.
people say
Which is your
automata.
favorite game out of all of these, or just your favorite
That's
game
actually
on
more
Dreams
common
overall?
pronunciation,
Let me
I
know
hear.
down in the comments. I can
Really?
check them out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a follow-up video
Weird.
with some more awesome Dreams games. It's such a unique game, and it has such a amazing community making all of these different things. Definitely subscribe if you guys haven't for
Damn.
more videos like this.
Just transformed
Also,
into a
if you
fighter
enjoyed
pilot
the
already.
Fucking
video,
bye.
I
think
can't
I'm
make
gonna
that
head
though,
off and
so
jump on some
Yeah, you
more
can.
Dreams
No.
games.
But you can
I
because now
can't.
the information's
All you gotta do
out
is
there
have
for you to
Dreams.
download.
In Dreams right now. Thank you everybody for
That
watching.
Fallout
I hope
thing
you're
is
all having a
fucking-
fantastic day.
It's really good.
I'll see you guys.
I mean, I could insult Fallout 4, but I'm not gonna. It's impressive that they made it look that much like it. All right, that was some stuff that has been in Dreams. What do we think?
I think it's amazing. I love that they spent so much time developing this tool for people to have access to allow them to just make whatever they want. And yeah, it's so worth it, I think. Just even for, like you said, if you just want to like peek in there every once in a while, imagine what's going to be in there in a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's insane. It just completely reminds me of how you build a mod community, except for it's very intentional here, you know? So
That was the thing in the early access. I was like, I'm going to wait and see what they make because I'm kind of curious about what people, given the time, what they're going to do. Because even in the beginning, I was like, oh, there's some really neat stuff in here. But I was like, just wait and see what happens. And then as soon as the game launched, fucking, I
One
think just
hand,
the
dude.
more people, just more stuff. And it's exactly what I was like, well, you know, see what they make. And people have made some crazy shit. So yeah, give it more time. Give it a year.
yeah.
And I mean, And it's just like Minecraft. When Minecraft first came out, the first year, first 2 years, you start noticing like you can make really big projects here. And then now Minecraft's been out for so long that there's a million different fucking giant city landscapes and castles people have made for years.
Yeah.
Which is so cool that you can keep that project alive for that long. Because I've tried and fucking those files disappear. But yeah, with this, like you also have the ability to so easily work with other people. You can have like a full development team working on a project in this
Across the world.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucking amazing. That's like I said, I don't view this as a game. I really think the potential is there to do some really crazy stuff. And you're going to get some like little janky projects, but that's the part of it. That's the charm of it is like you're making this with a fucking controller.
Yeah.
You're not using like, pro fucking development tools and, state of the art equipment and fucking, but this shows where state of art equipment is when it can make you a developer so easily. Like it's just fucking crazy. It's just like it is the future. And
it could be as simple like for a person like me, like I don't have like huge ideas like that, but I might want to make like props or environmental things, and I can throw those out there. People can take advantage of using those. They don't have to make their own tree or barrel or whatever.
Or you might want to make a game, but you don't want to do the animation or make the props and stuff. So you use other people's shit.
Yep.
I mean, that's
right.
It really just has something for anyone when it comes to the creativity aspect. It's fucking, I don't know, it's crazy. It's just funny for me because like, growing up, I was using like RPG Maker a lot. I used to fucking make shit on it all the time, but I always try and make things that the game or the program wasn't intended for. Like I was trying to make like, I'd always look up ways to like make guns in that to shoot at stuff and how if you hit them their health would go down, stuff like that. It was kind of tricky to do, but I was always trying to find ways to make more out of it. And then the things like Game Salad came out fucking way later. I don't know if that still exists or not, but it's supposed to be an easy way to make fucking games. And then that Project Spark came out and I was like, oh shit, this is getting 3D now, this is getting really interesting. Dealt with what was that, Quark back in the day with map editing for Quake. I used to use I used to make maps all the fucking time. I used to try to like recreate like places I knew and stuff like that. And so I've been kind of part of that like community of people trying to make stuff for games, and it's just so cool to see something like this exists that's just like accessible to everybody, because with more people doing it, it's just like more opportunities for people to collaborate, make stuff, get inspired. It's just awesome.
I think it's really neat that they just allow everybody to download each other's data and work together like this, and that you can own the rights to it. I would love to see this tool like implemented on like a computer where it could have like a little more finite control, but
I would love it on PC.
I doubt they would ever do that, but it would be a really cool thing for them to like do their first like cross-platform type private game, like on PC and PS4. That way you can have that really fine-tuned controls to make really amazing detailed stuff. I mean, the stuff already is in the beginning. It's already mind-blowing what they've created with it. I just can't wait to see what people do with it.
It is worth mentioning too, if you have the move controllers for PS4, I have them. You can use those in Dreams and grab things and move them around and stuff like that, which is kind of neat. I preferred the controller though, because you can tell the game was made for that, to be able to use that controller the easiest way possible. But they also allow you to use the move things, and it feels completely different because now you have hands to grab things and move it and stuff.
Is it VR compatible?
I think so. I don't remember.
I also I want to emphasize too, when they're making this game, they said that they made the game with the controller.
Yeah, everything in the game, all the assets, the UI, everything was made with the controller.
Yeah, they didn't make it with keyboard and mouse.
So they essentially made an engine that you can make stuff with a PS4, and they made the game pretty much outside of, I assume, the engine and the systems in place to make sure everything works correctly. But all the assets, everything you're seeing, all the pictures, is all done in Dreams.
They did the same way that they expect you to do it. So.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy. So
yeah.
I hope it's VR compatible, because like if this is something like I'm interested in personally, and I would buy VR just to be able to make things in a better scope of understanding, because I'm more of like a physical person, where like instead of like creating things digitally, like I need to be able to see it in perspective how it's going to look.
Yeah.
So this would be awesome to do something like that with.
For sure.
When you come back in a couple weeks. Me and Seth both have it, so you can try it. So
Fuck yes.
It's really neat. I need to return to it, and like I said, I want to do a stream. It'd be kind of cool to just kind of go through and check some shit out, and get reactions and have people watch and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Anything else? It's pretty cool. I think we're all in agreement on that.
It is so cool. Like it's one that it'd be really weird for someone to think it like wasn't cool. You might not care about it, but like I don't know.
There are some people out there who just don't care about creative tools stuff like that, but I think you still appreciate what other people have made.
I think that's kind of what I was trying to get to. Is like there's just nothing bad here. It's just awesome.
Yeah. All right, let us know in the comments. Are you going to pick up Dreams? Have you picked up Dreams? Have you made anything? Do you have any interest in making stuff in Dreams? Are you playing it only to check out other people's stuff? Is there anything you would recommend us check out in Dreams that you found and you're like, this is awesome, you got to see this? Are you not interested in it at all? If so, let us know why. Maybe you're like, that's cool for them, not for me. Or you're like, I hate creativity, stop it. Maybe you're the Grinch. I don't know. Yeah, let us know everything you're thinking about in the comments below when it comes to Dreams and all the things that you can create in it. All right, it's that time of Tastecast where we talk about your guys' comments, reflect on the episode of the last week. This is Chris's first time doing this, so this will be fun to get his...
Feels like the first time.
Exactly. Exactly. So, you know how this works, right, Chris?
Sure.
All right. So, I mean, we're just going to read some comments and reflect on episodes that happened in the last week. So, we had our Final Fantasy VII Remake opening movie in the Division 2 Warlords of New York reaction Tastecast. I believe it was Tastecast that we did that on. Because it's not in the title anywhere, and I got everything darkened out. Yeah, it was Tastecast episode 109. So last Tastecast we reacted to Final Fantasy VII Division 2 expansion, and we did our Sonic movie review, which we both thought it was pretty cool. So as always, I'm going to remind you guys, if you guys want us to give extra consideration to your comments, make sure that they are almost guaranteed to be on the show unless they're really fucking ridiculous. Make sure to put in hashtag AskTLG. Someone got real creative with their AskTLG, but I like that you even did it. So
it pops out still.
It's going to be on the show. And so our first comment we are going to read is from Jeremy, which he put hashtag UseMeTLG. He was very direct. And he said, Seth, how dare you how dare you doubt me about Final Fantasy VII Remake? I will repeat myself one last time. This is the last time he's doing it. Seth, how dare you doubt me about this? I will repeat myself one last time. Final Fantasy VII Remake will be Game of the Year. End of discussion. Haha. He's laughing, but he's fucking serious. Listen, guys. Now he talked to me. He's talking to everybody else. Listen, guys. I know we're going to have a lot of really, really, really good game this year, like Cyberpunk, for example. But Final Fantasy VII Remake is on another level. Trust me. Chevy, don't worry for gameplay and passing for the game. I promise you the best quality experience in-game you ever had.
It is worth
noting. What is he? Does he work for Square?
English is not his primary language. So
no, yeah, but it sounds like he works for them.
It's my primary language. I type fucking crazy all the time. Check out the Discord. So I'm gonna get into my reply to what he said to me, but Chevy, he's letting you know to not worry. Are you worried? Has he alleviated any of your worries on Final Fantasy VII? And do you think that what he says about his promise?
I'm flattered for the
reassurance.
Reassurance, yes.
He's comforting you.
Yeah.
I remember you being worried.
I have to. I do want to emphasize that. Yeah, I wasn't like super worried. I had mentioned there is a small concern, obviously, that what we're gonna get, because it's still a big mystery. I would hate for them to show us the whole game, though. You know what I mean? So, sure. But they're doing something that a lot of people, I think, are concerned about, which is only giving us a section of Final Fantasy VII to play with. So, my worry levels are very low, though. I promise you. So,
and he promises you it's gonna be good. So you guys are promising a lot.
I want to know how you know that. How do you know it's gonna be good?
It's a feeling. You gotta have faith. You just gotta feel it out.
I'm not a faith kind of guy.
No. As for the part that he talked to me directly, I love the passion, Jeremy. You're a very passionate dude. I'm glad you put me in my place with how dare I doubt
The audacity.
how dare I doubt this? And then I'm glad that you were fair with me about that you repeated it one last time to me, because I might not have got that repeat.
Last time I'm saying it.
Last time. Watch, she's gonna say it again. I hope you're right. I still think Cyberpunk is gonna steal Game of the Year for most people, but I do think the more I see, and especially that last fucking trailer we watched, holy shit, I almost cried watching it. I don't know if I'm gonna cry fucking playing Cyberpunk. And my emotions typically are a big dictator of the resonance of how much a game will stick with me. So that's why I was like, Last of Us 2 is that's a sneaky one because I know it's gonna be good. How good? That could be my game of the year. Final Fantasy 7. That trailer was almost my game of the year. Cyberpunk though, man, I just have a fucking feeling, dude. The energy at E3 was fucking just electric with fucking Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy 7. Those are the two games of E3. Cyberpunk though, people were fucking getting angry with how fucking much they wanted to go see that game, and they just could not. The line was too big. They couldn't get in it. They were getting fucking crazy. Although people were trying to buy the tickets for fucking to play Final Fantasy 7. So
Jesus,
which is crazy. Cody's like, I'm gonna sell mine. I'm like, you can if you want. I came here to play games. I'm not here to make money. It's a smart move, Mr. Businessman. But
Yeah, the long term there is much better.
for sure, yeah, it'd work out for him. Maybe he can fucking pay for his fucking way
trip.
home.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't run up those fucking stairs for nothing. So yeah, I hope Final Fantasy 7 Remake is Game of the Year. I wouldn't be upset, and obviously it's all subjective.
I think we all hope it's going to be Game of the Year, but it is subjective, and you can't guarantee anything until we have the final product.
How dare you, Chris?
I dare. You know what? I dare.
I dared to take a week off for it, so I got some good feels for it.
You're gonna make him repeat himself one last time.
That's fine. Repeat yourself all you want. I can't tell you how many different copies of Final Fantasy 7 I've bought in my life.
Oh yeah.
That being said, the expectation for this game is set really, really high for people.
Oh yeah.
And if there's any slight slip up, people are going to come tumbling down off that high.
That's a good point.
Not to say it's not going to be a bad game. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing game.
Well,
but the
look past
expectation
any
is
small thing.
astronomical for it.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are people who are going to be like fucking like purists to the original, and if they don't do something, or if they do something they don't like, they're going to go, "You fucked it up! I can't believe this." But I think most people are going to love it. I think that nostalgia of just fucking what they're showing us with how it looks now, I'm just like, holy shit! But it has potential. It's top 3.
Absolutely
Easy for me.
Well, any game has potential to be Game of the Year. That's the thing.
This has extra potential. Like fucking this game, Cyberpunk, and nobody's beating those 3 games.
They've got initial boosters. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But you never know. It's a whole year of games.
Yeah. And when Ghost of Tsushima's coming out, I'm sure somebody will pick that for their Game of the Year. I want to say it's going to be contender. I know it's going to be good. But is it going to be better than any of those 3 games? I don't think so. I just don't think so.
We shall see.
We'll see, but I mark my words and fucking I'll dare say this.
All right, I'm marking them.
Those 3 games are going to be, one of those is going to be Game of the Year for sure. I just feel like Cyberpunk is going to have that wider audience of people. Final Fantasy 7 is absolutely going to have a huge audience playing it. But a lot of those people are going to be like Final Fantasy fans.
I've had that conversation with someone.
Yeah.
And I was like, personal enjoyment versus like the wide scale of things, man. And Cyberpunk is just like this thing.
Well, and the whole meme of Keanu Reeves and then he's in the fucking game of Cyberpunk, like that also adds just more people who are going to play this game.
When you have your people who they don't want to play anything that they would perceive as weeby, essentially.
Sure, I know people who will not fucking play this game because of that. So
and they don't have that to worry about with Cyberpunk.
But I think for that community though, of people who are going to be looking forward to this game, it will easily probably be their Game of the Year.
For sure.
Easily. So
I'm not making any calls in that regard, but
if it lives up to the hype, that's this.
Did you watch that trailer, the newest one?
You know what? I have only watched the initial trailer, to be honest, and I have steered clear personally of everything because I want to go into it fresh.
You don't want to cry?
Okay, so I do have to say that the most recent trailer is not spoilering anything at all. It is literally just the
intro.
original.
It's the new version of the intro.
Redone,
It's so amazing.
So that one's safe to watch. The one before that shows a bunch of stuff, and if you want to be surprised, probably skip that one.
The latest trailer I think was the most revealing one, and I loved it.
I loved it
but
too.
it showed a lot of shit.
It does
but
show
that
a lot.
intro is the one that got me the most excited because they just fucking nailed the cinematography. They nailed the fucking music. Everything is perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll say it again. When that logo fucking boom and fuck the music just fucking hits, I'm just like, ah! My childhood is coming. It's just rushing back all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anything else you guys want to say to Jeremy? Being very stern with us.
You know what, Jeremy? You just keep commenting, man.
He will too.
Yeah.
He always does. Thank you for the comment, Jeremy. We always appreciate them and always love your comments. Next one we got is from Keith, who put ask TLG, hashtag ask TLG. Make sure to do that shit if you want to be considered to be on the show. He said, Final Fantasy Remake, just from what I'm seeing, looks like it could be in my top 10 video games of all time. What do you all think? Also, hi, Chrissy Poo. Smiley face. So he's saying that this game could be in his top 10 games of all time. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys think it could be in your top 10 games of all time? And say hi back, Chrissy Poo.
Why don't you go first, Chris? So you can
I don't
respond.
want to.
Oh, hi, Keithy Poo.
So enthusiastic.
Keithy Poo.
I think, as someone who's a big Final Fantasy fan, this is going to easily fall into that category, as long as they don't fuck it up royally. I'm so like glass half full, half empty, like middle of the road.
You typically are a lot more skeptical when it comes to games than us.
Yeah.
So,
but I think this could easily fall in that category, only for the sheer nostalgia factor. Kind of on the same lines that you just said before, like if you're not really into these games, it won't probably be near that for you. But it's definitely going to be a great top 10 for me. I couldn't tell you where until I get my hands on it, but it's probably going to fall in there for me.
I think I could make a fucking top 10. Keith, why do you do this to us all the time? You always like have these questions, and I'm always like, there's so much nuance that I can't get from your question. And I know they're not yours. You're usually pulling some stuff off of social media, and then you want to hear our opinions on it, which is great. This, as far as like top 10 of all time, I have no idea, man. I can't answer that question. That's just a big, big question.
Here's my list of top 10. They're all rated number 1.
I think
good luck.
Yeah, I think it'll be amazing, for sure.
I think I'm going to be able to give you probably the most, like, maybe answer that you're looking for. I think it possibly could be. Because I'm thinking about it. Every Metal Gear Solid's in my top 10. Every Metal Gear Solid of the main Metal Gear Solid. So Metal Gear Solid.
So that's 5 games.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's already 5 out of my top 10. Metal Gear Solid 5, I could push it out, but I don't know if I could, just because my bias. And then oh shit,
There's Silent Hill's in there too.
Silent Hill 1 through 4.
That's 9 games.
It's 9 games, yo.
And Last of Us.
Oh, that's 10.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so. And there's other games that are probably in my top 10 too. I gotta reconfigure my top
See?
10.
That's
it's
not
fucking crowded.
That's a loaded question, man.
It's not.
No.
It's not, because I feel like there is room, because Final Fantasy VII, the original, should be in my top 10 as well. So I think I could push out Metal Gear Solid 5 for 7. Final Fantasy 7 is way better than Metal Gear Solid 5. I'll fucking say it right now. And I love Metal Gear Solid. I mean, if it's good enough, it could get in there. But I got to make room as well, because fucking Last of Us Part 2 could be in my top 10. Cyberpunk could be in my top 10. Witcher 3's fucking, there's got to be a place for it there too. Like, ooh, yes, I think it has the potential, and I think for me personally, it does have strong potential of being in my top 10. But it's crowded by 2 game series and other games. Why'd you fuck me, Konami? God, I'm like a fanboy here. I like Dance Dance Revolution. I like fucking Castlevania.
Contra.
I like Contra. You fucked that over. Jesus Christ.
Monster Hunter.
That's Capcom.
I know.
I like Capcom.
And then fuck Monster Hunter over?
But it could still be in that top 10 list for me.
Oh,
yeah.
You went
For
backwards
sure,
on
for
us.
sure.
I did. It's what I do.
That's all right.
So yeah, It's got the potential there, but will it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my top 10 list right now on the spot, so it's really fucking rough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
But yeah, I agree with you 100%. Moving forward, just for time's sake, we're not going to read every comment from now on, just the ones that kind of, randomly picked. One I am going to read, though, just because I think it'll be easier for us to discuss than to type this out. Stick has commented, I honestly have a weird relationship with gacha games, mainly because it took me forever to find one I enjoyed. It is similar to the MMO issue that I had for so long. I would keep trying new ones or one that my friends were actively playing until I ended up burning out faster than them. I have an issue with FOMO and desired to find that one mobile game I could keep going to that everyone else seems to have. Funny enough, for both MMO and gacha games, I ended up on Final Fantasy one. I have tried Brave Exvius and Mobius in the past and didn't get into them all that much. For me, I've been currently playing and enjoying Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia.
Everyone plays that one.
Damn, that's a fucking name. It actually feels like a true Dissidia game after the disastrous NT that tried too hard to be an esport. I probably won't play Grand Blue Fantasy, but I am excited for Versus, especially the RPG mode in it. I haven't had the chance to play much okay, so that first part, any thoughts on the gacha part? I don't play gacha games, so I don't really have a whole lot.
Well, Mobius is getting shut down, so that's why I said rip on that one. Okay. Brave Exvius is still going, though, unless you are a longtime player / whale at this point, it's really hard to get into. And then I hear people playing Opera Omnia all the time, even like
have you checked it out?
I played it early on and I didn't care for it, but I also don't have like an affinity for Dissidia. Gotcha. So yeah, I don't have any strong feelings. I'm not playing any gacha games right now, so
yeah. It's interesting though. I'm glad to see other people having opinions on gacha games, because that's something that's alien to me. I don't play them, but I know you've played them. I know Chris plays them, so it's cool that we got people in the community who also play them, have opinions on that. And
it's just really easy, like pass the time games when you're
Yeah.
not at home. Like,
Brave Exvius definitely feels like it's been busted for a while now, where it's no longer enjoyable unless you're spending money. Personally,
yeah, you guys had a lot to say about the game, and then suddenly it just wasn't a thing anymore.
Well, it got really busy. Like there's literally events happening on top of events, and you could never do the story because you'd miss out on the events. And if you didn't play every single day for the events, you weren't getting the best thing in it. So
yeah, they definitely made it so that you were either constantly refreshing your energy using the in-game currency or buying things with real money, and it just got to the point where I didn't want to play anymore because I couldn't feel like I could progress at all anymore without devoting entire days to it, which is not what I was looking for in a mobile game. I currently play Dissidia on my phone quite often, and I find it to be a little more relaxing in gameplay. You can unlock all the characters because every time they release a new character, either you can earn the character through draws, which they usually give you, like if it's a story-based one, a free draw for 10 items. And you usually get the characters through that, or they have like a little like side story where you can unlock those characters anyways. So the real gacha part comes from like getting the items, because the items unlock different abilities for them. But I never feel pressured to do it.
Very interesting.
And it has co-op mode.
It has a co-op?
a lot of the
a lot of the missions are co-op missions.
Oh, weird. I didn't know they had co-op. That makes it a little more interesting to me.
I dabbled in King's Raid a little bit. That has co-op modes. Before it went down, Star Ocean had co-op in it. So
he continues, I haven't had a chance to play much WOLCEN just yet, as they have had online issues for sure. For a while, it seems. Might wait until some patches come out before diving in. For Final Fantasy 14, I'm still behind on doing the raids, as the queue times haven't been in my favor, probably because of the shift I work.
Yeah, he works later than we do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Then I'm really excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake, as I have been playing the original game for the first time off and on the past couple of months to prepare for the first time. That's very interesting. One of the things that makes me really excited is how the game aged perfectly, at least for me. The only part so far I feel needs to be expanded on is the Midgar section, and is sadly the one part where the visuals can get in the way of the experience. Some of the screens are difficult to navigate, as it is hard to see what is traversable in the environment. I still believe when looking at the game for its time, it still holds up incredibly well. That's really interesting here, because I'm sure all of us, through nostalgic eyes, all think it looks fantastic still, but
100%.
Somebody who's playing it for the first time recently, it's interesting to hear. The pacing is exceptional, and is better than a lot of modern games. I also love some of the crazy monster designs that I haven't seen in FF before. Yeah, we're all Final Fantasy fans here, so it's really kind of cool, in my opinion, to hear your opinion on a game that you're playing for the first time. I do agree. Pacing is really good in that game. Monster design and Final Fantasy in general is always really fun. I also like the constant theme of things that carry through all the Final Fantasies. It's like everything in all the games. There's always redesigned and different looking, but it's always kind of cool to come back to Final Fantasy, whatever Final Fantasy you're playing, and kind of feel like you're home. And I like that you said that it's aged perfectly, because games like that, I do feel like they were they're worked on so hard back in the day that those graphics still just kind of like translate. I don't know, even up until now. So yeah, really cool. Once you beat it, let us know what you think of it, because that's cool. You're playing it right now. I was humoring it, but I was like, I don't know if I have the time for that.
I actually got to speak with him in Discord about this particular subject, and when he was speaking to me about one of his favorite parts about the game, he said the pacing just felt perfect in the game. Like you just constantly progressing at a rate that keeps the story constantly going interesting, and having plenty of other things to do in it, which I never thought about the pacing of it myself. Of course, I was much younger when I first played the game. But I do say this all the time about new Final Fantasies all the time, is you're missing a lot of the side stuff to do in newer Final Fantasies, and it's kind of what made a lot of the older ones a lot of fun, having that extra stuff to do, especially in games like 7, 8, and 9. So yeah.
As for pacing, though, like I'm assuming he's talking about story, but he could just be talking about the whole game. I do think the story's pacing is really fucking good in Final Fantasy VII. Even when I was younger, I wasn't as into JRPGs as I am now, but I still liked them enough. And Final Fantasy VII was one of the first ones that really got my attention, because the story was... Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy VII were the first two games that showed me that games are something more than just games. They're experiences that you weren't getting in movies, because they're interactive, but they could give you the same kind of deep stories that a book and movies can give you. Make you feel emotions, all sorts of shit. And yeah, so the pacing in Final Fantasy VII was always really attractive to me, because it's really good about always pushing forward in the story while introducing new elements and having twists and turns and really interesting things always constantly happening. There's not really any slow parts to the story, which is really kind of incredible for a game that came out that long ago. So I agree. Anything else? Chris? Nothing?
The only thing I can say is that the backgrounds can be hard to see where you're supposed to traverse, because it's still painted backgrounds with 3D characters moving across them. I know there's an option that you can turn on that makes certain interactables have a red triangle over them, so you know kind of like where you can go.
Yeah, you can toggle it on and off.
Yeah, that's just a symptom of people being used to newer games now. But like back in the day, that was just the way it was.
Yeah.
It kind of encourages you to explore more, because a lot of the times in the areas are kind of hard to tell where to go. There's hidden objects in them, so
yeah,
just keep at it.
Yeah. Continuing, he also says, the main reason I enjoy watching live streams of narrative games is that I like to see genuine reactions for story segments. that affected me. I want to see the streamers take on some of the bigger moments in a game. I have seen a ton of Shadowbringers playthroughs, at least for several moments, which there are a lot, just to see how they reacted and felt about it. I actually mainly enjoy watching streams of narrative games because of this, which is he actually said he would like to see, after Chevy said he'd like to see me stream the entirety of Shadowbringers, kind of elaborating on why that is, which is something I definitely am open to. I think Final Fantasy 14 is a really easy game to stream with because there's not a whole lot of like I don't have to like keep track of a lot of shit as much as like if I was playing like a shooter or something like that.
Man, and while you're fighting, you're just going to pay attention to the fight anyways.
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of times there's a lot of downtime, plenty of time to talk with people watching, which I like to do. I see some streamers. I know when you have a lot of people, you can't talk to the people who are in there, but like I try and respond to everything people say. So finally, soundtracks are honestly one of the most important things in a game for me. I tend to recognize composers who are exceptional at giving emotion through their work. It really elevates a game, especially narrative ones, when they have a noticeable soundtrack. Still, that doesn't mean subdued soundtracks go unnoticed. For me, those games tend to blend sound design and soundtrack together. Survival horror games does this well. I agree with you. I'm kind of a music fucking nerd and snob, but when it comes to games, it's something I'm always paying attention to. Like I said, when me and Josh were playing WOLCEN, I was like, this game has a better than average soundtrack. That's really fucking cool. Because in a game like that, I'm not expecting to hear
for sure
music that I was like noticing. Normally it's just like what you expect, fucking some orchestral stuff, some horns, some all that kind of shit. But there's this really big grand fantasy score to the game, and I was like, wow. So I really appreciate that you appreciate that, because when it comes to gaming, I don't have these conversations very often when it comes to the music. So very cool. Anything you guys want to add to this before we move on to the next comment?
It's hard for me to add to the live streaming part because I really struggle with that aspect. I like watching reaction videos to certain things, but usually it's very specific. And you kind of said that a little bit too, but yeah, when people are streaming, for some reason that just doesn't click for me. I hop into your streams, obviously.
Appreciated.
But a lot of that is also because I'm assisting in moderation, I guess, as well. I am in there to ask, questions and stuff like that too. When you're like, you were playing Wolcen, I hopped in. I was like, how many bugs you run into today? And you were like, oh, a lot of them.
It even helps my stream if people are in there because it makes it more visible if there's more people watching. So regardless of any reason you are in the stream, I appreciate anybody who is hanging out in my streams. Yeah. But yeah, it makes sense for you to be in there just because, someone's going to come in and be like fucking repeating something over and over and over again to be a fucking dickhead or something.
Yeah, so. It's just essentially another set of eyes, for multiple reasons.
Because one time I had some guy come in and I just hopped over and kicked him out. I was like, the fuck out of here. Like, I'll moderate this shit.
Yeah, I've deleted a message one time because it was just blatantly an advertisement. I was like, nope.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, I struggle with that. The music thing is hit or miss for me when it is very like obvious and like, you could tell they put a lot of work into it. I notice I'm not good with the subtle ones so much, but that's probably a good thing because it is blending into the gameplay. Because like with survival horror stuff, for example, I'm too busy being in it, and I know you struggle with that in general, like getting absorbed completely. Unless I'm misquoting here, but I can just like all of a sudden just not necessarily be paying attention to a specific thing, and it's just the whole thing, and then stuff will be like, oh, I love that song, and I'm like, I don't remember it.
Oh yeah. So I as soon as I hear something I like, I'll fucking look into the composer, fucking guess them and get it. I mean, one game I think is super underrated when it comes to its original score is fucking Far Cry 5. It's amazing.
Yeah, see, and I don't remember any music from it.
50% of fucking the atmosphere of what Silent Hill is as a game, and why it will never be a game again, is Akira Yamaoka.
I do remember those songs.
Yeah. Cody just beat Silent Hill 2 recently, and he was like, he started mentioning the music. He's like, I forgot what the music in that was like. He's kind of talking about like how it's kind of like rock and stuff, and I was like, it's like, man, that's like fucking what Silent Hill is, dude.
Yeah, those are easy to listen to without the game.
Yeah, just so fucking good. was telling Cody, I'm like, most of the stuff I do creatively is way more influenced by Silent Hill than really. It sounds weird, but like even the trailer to Silent Hill For the Room, there's like a 10-minute trailer that came out before that game came out. I remember watching it, and it fucking blew my mind just how it was done. It's not really advertising the game in a game sense. It's this abstract trailer.
That song is amazing.
And well, there's like 8 songs in that trailer that I'm talking about, and just the weird atmosphere that the trailer's trying to build. It's not telling you a story at all. It's not even getting you pumped for the game. It got me pumped for the game, but it's like showing like random fucking shit, and it's all this music and this like weird down tempo parts and parts that just have ambient shit mixed with other stuff. And that trailer fucking inspired music I make. It's inspired the way I shoot stuff in video, the way I edit stuff. It's crazy. And so like, yeah, music in games has been something I've always really paid attention to, but even cinematography and all that shit, just because it's just something people don't really pay attention to enough. So I always appreciate it.
Music is really important for the tonality of what you're doing at the time. If it's off by even a little bit, I just don't get into it. But like when they can knock it out of the park with like creating the accurate type of music for what the scene is and what they're trying to convey, it really just hits hard for me. I think I can't think of how many times I've just started crying playing certain games just because the music swelled in the right moment that I was just like, this is fucking awesome.
Metal Gear Solid, Harry Gregson Williams, Michael McCann. Fucking love that guy.
Yeah, I purchased some of his songs, so
big fan of him.
I really like Uematsu.
Oh yeah.
Well, Final Fantasy music in general is one of the iconic.
Final Fantasy's fucking amazing. But I mean that's the, like I was saying before, the legendary iconography of specifically Final Fantasy VII's music in the newest intro trailer they showed hit me so hard because it's all these songs that I love that I discovered as a kid and I've grown up with, and then hearing them redone in such a fucking awesome way, just big and fucking clean and just beautiful. It hit me so hard. And that's just how important the music in games is. Like that's just something that's honestly part of me and growing up is that music. It's crazy. So like when I hear that, I'm just like, it brings back so much of my life. It's crazy. I know it sounds bigger than it is, but I feel like most people could probably agree to a certain extent.
There are, and you mentioned Metal Gear. Metal Gear has very like, recognizable music to the point where like no matter what, you'll hear it and you'll recognize it from Metal Gear, and and not just because it's familiar, but because of the impact it had on the game itself too. So
for sure.
I think that, I hate to say this, but Japanese developers are really big into that anyways. So I love it in that regard. So
yeah. All right. Anything else you guys will say? Because we got to move on to another comment.
Thank you, as always, for the very detailed comments that you provide.
Yeah. Thank you for the comment, and thank you for joining the conversation. I mean, you hit on everything that we talked about in that episode, so very much appreciated. Then we had Tasty Tuesday, and by we, I mean me in my bedroom, all alone. I talked about the next gen of Need for Speed and how Criterion is coming back to work on Need for Speed after 8 years, and that there's problems with WOLCEN, which has been a week-long thing I've been discussing because there's problems with WOLCEN. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Maneki Neko said, let's see. Also, he had other comment, but it was short, so I'm going to read this one. I'm going to stay quiet on BioWare till Dragon Age 4 comes out. If they screw that up, I'm jumping ship. So we're essentially talking about how BioWare has been fucking up. Some people already jumped ship. He's not ready to do it yet, but he will if they fuck up Dragon Age 4. He's holding out hope for that. I'm looking forward to that new studio from Wizards of the Coast. It's something I keep hearing about. Architect. I think it is with 3 of the older BioWare heads who worked on Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, and Dragon Age Origins. Oh boy. Jade Empire. I'm interested in seeing what they do. Someone else talking about this. Well, I think it was Almexai. Seeing what they do there. I read they are working on a futuristic RPG with heavy storytelling, which would make complete sense. Also, you can use this if you want. I wanted to, and I did, so thank you.
I'm gonna.
I did. I do what I want. So very interesting. I can admire you holding out because Anthem bothered people, obviously. Dragon Age Inquisition seemed mixed, and Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda, seemed to be pretty much negatively viewed by a lot of people.
Yeah, it was Mass Effect 3 for me, but yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people have had their jumping off points. I jumped off already, but I don't have any negativity towards BioWare. I want them to get their shit together. They haven't done anything negative towards their community. They're just not putting out the games we expect.
If anything, it's just sad, man.
It sucks. So yeah, if they make a good game, awesome. Welcome back. If you can fix Anthem, awesome. Welcome back. Yeah. So I admire that you're giving them a chance with Dragon Age 4. Hopefully they make something you're into. And then, this Wizards of the Coast company that's working on a game with people from BioWare making an RPG. That sounds like big money the Wizards of the Coast is spending. Hopefully they can make a AAA game and not like some kind of indie game. I feel like that'd be a waste of that talent. If you're going to get those guys or girls, anybody who worked on that shit, steal people from fucking that are expecting shit from BioWare. I mean, like, if they're not gonna do it, do it. I mean, do what fucking CD Projekt Red did with fucking Bethesda fans. Start making games that people want and they're not getting. If they're not gonna do it, somebody else do it. And Wizards of the Coast can do this.
That'll always be the case.
That being said, Wizards of the Coast, I hear, is not that great of a company, so that's the only thing about it I'm kind of like on. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm interested.
Yeah. So depending on obviously who these three people are and how much of the creative process they had in the games mentioned in this list, that aspect is super exciting for me because those are some big games.
Those are some of the best games that those companies have made.
And I would love to play something in that vein again that I really enjoy. There's a lot of like small companies who have made these kind of games, so they still exist. But I would love just like that big game. Part of that scares me, and you mentioned it, Wizards of the Coast, man.
Yeah.
I can't imagine them spending big money. I honestly expect this to be penny pinching. How can we add on a bunch of DLC microtransaction bullshit, and then stop support 6 months after it comes out? That's what I expect.
We got a card collecting game, but it's got a deep story. You can read it.
There's good games under their umbrella, obviously, because I think they're mostly hands off.
Yeah.
But I don't think they spend the money most of the time. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me. But from what I've played of theirs, So hopefully, big hopes. Yeah.
Chris, any thoughts on that?
Not really. Not the stuff you've already said. Like Wizard of the Coast is just kind of like this. I grew up like reading Wizard of the Coast and like, kind of reading their websites and reading their books or paid magazines and things like that. But like, even then it felt kind of like this like middle of the road, not chintzy, but not top quality, kind of like give me your money and we'll kind of give you something in return for it company.
I used to like them, but they just went downhill.
Well, they've been owned by a couple companies
Hasbro,
at this
right?
point. Hasbro is the owner now.
Yeah. So. They also make Star Wars stuff, so they're connected with Disney.
Disney.
Kevin Bacon.
Don't say Disney. We'll get dinged.
Yeah,
Disney.
They're gonna fucking come knock on the door.
I have to wait and see what they produce and how well it comes out.
We're like, did you make a mistake in the last week? I'll be like, I don't know. No, are you sure? Think about it. This could change your life forever.
Did you pay us to use our name?
Yeah. Anything else?
No. Thank you for commenting.
All right. Thank you, Neko. Make sure to comment again. Always enjoy your comments. And when you come and hang out and stream. And the last video, I recently did a stream of WOLCEN. Make sure to check that out. It's almost 4 hours. I go from pretty tired to very tired. It's like 7 a.m. Someone disliked the video. Thank you for that dislike. It helps the video get seen.
True.
Yeah. Anytime someone dislikes, I'm like, do you know that helps the video?
Interaction assists.
YouTube wants people to view it. So if like 50,000 people fucking downvote a video, it's going to get seen by people.
Yep.
Because
Still shows up and
YouTube's
suggests
getting
it then.
people to look at it. Yeah. So dislikes help videos. Think about that. I don't give a fuck if you disliked it. So yeah, Great Gouda watched some of that stream, I'm assuming, and said, can't wait to try this. I do want to wait maybe a month or two so the devs can iron out some of the bugs, though had my fill of bug-fest experiences with new games in the last few years. Looks great, though. The character you're playing loosely reminds me of the assassin in Inquisitor Martyr. Wish Martyr received more love. Honestly, I'm with you 100%. I'm one of the weird people who liked Inquisitor Martyr. We played it on the channel, I think, for Game of the Month. So make sure to check that out. Specifically, Great Gouda, if you didn't see that. But anybody else who's interested in that. We reviewed it. We played it. And a lot of the stuff in this game does remind me of Inquisitor Martyr, specifically. Because it has a pretty similar vibe. But that's like just that group of people that look like that. A lot of the rest of the game doesn't look like that. If you want to wait on this game, I think it's a good plan. If you're looking at those bugs and you're going, "Whew, that's not for me," just wait it out, because there's a really fucking good game here that is plagued by fucking bugs. So I don't blame you. So
I honestly don't think I have much to really say about this.
you don't gotta just be like,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah, no. I mean, yeah, thank you, obviously, but I mean, really, the only thing I can add for me personally is Inquisitor Martyr is okay for me. I don't love it.
It's got cool ideas. It's kind of
Yeah.
janky though, for sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to. I picked up WOLCEN today, so I haven't actually turned it on yet. But yeah,
Get ready to be fucking addicted, man. It's so good.
I don't need another game to be addicted to. But yeah, okay.
I was up till 7 in the morning until fucking crazy hailstorm happened.
Me too.
That was nuts. Chris, any thoughts?
Jesus. I was kind of the same boat as I was watching other people play it, and I was kind of waiting to hear more about it. But I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and get it because it sounds intriguing. And some of the bugs I've heard about, I can just deal with. But knowing that I'm going into it, that it's going to be a little buggy is better than just kind of going in blind and be like, what the fuck is this shit?
100%. Especially since most of the bugs seem to be mostly just like appearance related.
Yeah, it's just not a little buggy. It's big buggy. That's a real big buggy. They're just like 98% of them are not game breaking, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's so many. You're just going to go, why is that not doing that?
You know, it's kind of like, we picked up Temtem and that was very buggy as well.
For sure. Yeah.
And game breaking in a lot of times.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you had some real stupid problems.
I had some real dumb ones.
And then
but
we
you
had
know what?
issues connecting with each other or whatever.
Kind of took a break from it, and I'd still want to hop back in and play some more of it, especially because they're adding features at this point. So
This game is so good, I want to fucking play it right now. Like, bad. I'm like so into this game right now. But I'm just like, that's buggy though. Like, I've never been this polarized on anything. Like, fucking when it comes to a game. Normally, if it's super buggy, I'm like, just wait a little bit, and come back.
There's some real dirty but good feeling drugs right there.
Fuck yeah, some dirty ass drugs that feel real good.
So it's math.
Pretty much. It's a nice hit of fucking heroin.
Nice hit of ARPG.
Oh God.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Great Gouda, for the comment. Always enjoy your comments as well. Everybody who has commented, thank you for your comments. If your comment did not make it on the show, there's a real easy way to fix that. Put in hashtag AskTLG, and I'm going to look at that one and go, that's most likely going to be on the fucking show, unless you say some really crazy shit. I'm going to be like, sorry, try again next time. But yeah, thanks for the comments. I like doing this segment. It's always fun. Although I'm considering making this a separate show because it takes a little bit, but I love doing it, so it's not going anywhere. Yeah, before we close this out, anything you guys want to say about anything?
We did a lot of talking already.
Yeah, I was like, this is going to be a nice, relaxed, short episode. It never is. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Tastecast episode 1010. 1010. We're already there. We're in the future. I had someone recently tell me they lost their job in the future, and I was like, is that a metaphor? Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
Like, subscribe,
That's the deal for
share.
this episode of Tastecast. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoy this episode. Make sure to check out our other episodes. Check us out on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok at Taste of the Gaming. Check out our streams. Links down below. You can watch us anywhere, all the time. Check out Discord. Link down below. Talk to us anytime, all the time. We have iTunes, Spotify, and the podcast platforms if you prefer to listen to us. And yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
Yeah, I'm Chris.
Until the next episode, which will be Taste Tuesday, I'll nail the fucking outro on that one. I swear. Have a good night, guys, and take it easy.